spend the night. Let him hit, then you miss. Don't wanna hold you, ain't gonna love you. Don't leave a number, 'cause he won't call you. Keep sending numbers, freaked up your soul. You can't let go. Bum, 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 bum.
What's going on? Y'all know I'm off.
Looking you over, you don't know my name yet. By the time you looked away, already knew I couldn't take it. I got this need for you, oh man, I'm beating hard. I know the meaning right away. Only yesterday we worlds apart. I got this thing for you. Come closer, I can whisper in your ear. And if you wanna walk away, I'll tell you all the things I know you wanna hear. Oh, I know that you're needing something real, yeah. I know that you need you something you can feel good about. All the things you need from me, I got you, girl, without a doubt. Take your claim and get it like you wanted to. You don't know how long that I've been wanting you. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. All the many days that's spinning away, girl, you need it. Yeah. Stressing in the strain, all the hurt and pain, girl, you need it. All the many days that's spinning away, girl, you need it. Stressing in the strain, all the hurt and pain, girl, you need it. Hell, from all the bullshit that he calls, you're going through withdrawal. Real conversations. I know that you need some of that right now. But you deserve all the things that make you worth it. You know I think you're perfect. You are me. Already days, there's no more than days. Stressing in the strain, no more, no more. Already days, there's no more. Stressing in the strain, I'll take all your stress away. Hey, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the many days I need you. Best part of my day when you say you should change. You know how I play
Oh,
I got you on the
Yo. First of all, the song don't even call for all that.
That's my shit, yo. Shout out to Ty, yo.
Yes, our first guest on what our lives.
Yeah, our YouTube lives, man. He dope, man. Should have kept this song. Make your body roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep this on for a second. All right, let's see. We got some people in here.
You said what?
Oh, thank you for the birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
What up? Yeah?
Kiera, cousin.
Oh, you got the other. Oh, okay, you looking at the okay.
Oh no, I was making sure that I
You
was.
got. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. We about to start. I'm
You
waiting to
ready?
pop this thing. Yeah, we can. We can go. We can go. All right. You ready?
Hey.
I think I got. All right. All right. You got to turn it down.
All right. Big weekend, yes. Kiera's supposed to be getting married.
This weekend?
No, like in a couple weeks.
Oh, I saw a big weekend.
Yeah, coming up soon.
Oh, coming up soon. I was like,
About to get
shit,
married.
you getting married this weekend? Congrats. Well, congrats. Early congrats. Let me know if you want Suki to host your wedding. Send me the I'm the manager, so send me the deep.
Shut the can't.
All right. You ready? Let's get this party started.
All right.
This is
Never Black Podcast for your bitch ass.
I am Dolo. I am Dolo. I am Dolo, aka the birthday boy. And
I'm hungry and tired, but I'm Suki.
all right. And I just want to pop this real quick. Did you drinking today?
Yes, sir.
You always I don't oh you got some, okay.
Don't play with me.
I'm popping the champagne that you brought last week.
Dang.
Yeah. I've been cooling, man. Had to work.
If you don't pop that shit open.
I don't want it to spill. I don't want it to spill. Cheers.
Yeah, grazie, salute.
But it's a brute rosé, so I'm excited to taste this. I don't think I've ever had one.
I picked that for you.
I appreciate it. Cheers. I think this is all I'm gonna drink tonight.
I think that's where you should keep it. If Keon is in here.
Yeah, I don't got time for it today.
Yeah.
I don't got time for it today. Cheers. So let me go over to this. I already did the intro. Yeah, so before we get started, you know, Suki always got to do her thing. I'll let you talk your shit.
Yo, being on Zoom, first of all, for 8 hours ain't the fucking business. I just want to say that. And all Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we accept all people here, Black people. I mean, the white ones, that's nice that y'all here too, but respect the space. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you, Dolo. Protect Black women, respect Black women. Comments, we'll get to them. There is a scenario, you know, we always got somebody emailing us some crazy shit. So, and there will be a time for Q&A. We ain't gonna try to keep it too heavy because we want to be as interactive as possible. So if you have questions or you have comments about like things that you want to ask us, hold it to the end because we'll open up the floor for that so we can pull them up on the screen and go through them.
Tell you get on this Zoom. This ain't listen. If y'all want to talk to us, we gonna engage with y'all. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I feel like I'm about to write some notes. Like you
right. Look, because I've been like, yo, I've been
in Zoom mode.
I know, right? So yeah, just look.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you are on YouTube, which I'm assuming you guys are, you can click the little subscribe button. It should be in the lower right, I think, or whatever. So please subscribe. Please follow us on IG, which is another Black podcast. Okay, all right. Okay, sure you do. Go ahead.
That's my baby. Don't do that to him.
Just wait. He can't help it. Like right now. It was like, okay. Oh, you know, I smell something going on. Let me come down and see what's happening.
Okay, love you, Ty.
All right. Yeah. This is what I deal with. 3 months. In 3 months. And be in my own home.
Bless you.
Yeah. So anyway, be sure to like, share, subscribe. And also, we're on, you can just find us on sukianddolo.com. That's SUKIANDDOLO, because it took me a few days. I couldn't remember.
2 Ds.
2 Ds. Yeah.
Like these nuts in your mom. That's so childish. I'm sorry.
Very childish. I couldn't remember that joint for a second. I couldn't remember how to get on. But yeah, that was anyway, that was it. So how was your week, yo? Let's go right into it.
Listen, first of all, big ups to your sister for making meatballs on Saturday night. I really appreciate her.
Yo, that's really all right. Can we?
Okay, I'm going to give thanks. Is life is about gratitude, and I'm going to give it to her. So I love my god babies. I got to spend time with my godchildren.
Mhm.
I spent some time with some of my kids that are leaving for school. So one of my kids checked in the temple today. So whoop, whoop.
That's what's up. That's a black
engineering program. Okay,
that's what's up.
Black girls killing shit.
And she's from Baltimore.
She is from Alpegee County. So
all right, so that's cool though, because that's like a quick drive back home.
Right. So I'm just happy for them. My kids are growing up. It's sad. I feel like a proud mom, but they doing the damn thing, and I'm very proud of them. Outside of that, we're back at work, so everything is virtual. I'm dying. Send help. So shout outs to the work group text. Y'all niggas is lit.
So will y'all be able to? Will y'all have to go on to? Y'all won't have to go on the campus at all. Nobody.
You don't even want me to go there right now. I don't even think you want me to go there. So we're gonna hold that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
We'll be here all night talking about that. So
okay. Well, we don't got much to talk about today, Suki. That's why I was throwing you to.
I mean, well, pretty much to sum it up, people are trying to bring kids back. It's not safe.
So it's still not. You guys haven't still made.
Oh, we have plans. We have plans. A 45-page one that I don't think it's a good idea. So, while I understand that this is hard for everybody and it's a shift for everybody, I'm not knowingly going to put myself at risk by being around kids. Like, you have to think about their household, how many people are in their home, and then like it's too many points of contact. It's gonna be like a fucking zombie apocalypse. Like,
if it keeps happening, if people keep, you think, okay, I dig it.
It's gonna spread. It's gonna.
Well, I mean, college campuses, they still keep people still like logging on, like not logging on. People are still going into dorms. I know my little brother, he's moving into his campus on Saturday. I didn't think it was doing anything, but the school need their money because they would not be able to pay people if people were all online.
Right. Well, some kids are like told me that they're going completely virtual. Like, their school has like up until like maybe 2 weeks ago told them no moving on campus, no any of that.
This is a college campus or is this high school?
No, this is for college. Like so a lot of them got accepted to like Morgan or Coppin. UMES has moved in. So any of the Hawks on the line, Hawk Pride, catch it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say?
Huh?
They say catch it?
Yeah, catch it. It's Hawk Pride. Yeah. So, and I don't know if Coppin is moving. I don't know if Coppin is letting students move in. I'm not sure. I don't know. If somebody knows that, you can put it in the chat box, but I don't think so. But yeah, being on Zoom for 8 hours ain't the business, my nigga. Like, I hate it. It's crazy, but I appreciate everybody that checks in on me throughout the day, sending me funny shit, keeping it kind of live, kind of lit a little bit, but it's crazy. Horrible.
So this is gonna be your new norm, is just being
on Zoom forever.
On Zoom.
Yeah.
You only talk, but it's meetings, and meetings. Well, I guess you have to talk. But here's the thing. Let me ask you this: if you were, and I know we still in the how it's week thing, but if you were to get into like if it was normal, right? It would be normal. You would be in class starting on a Sunday, right? You go in Sunday evening. Would you be talking as much to these people?
No.
So I don't get what is the reason for the Zoom. Is this because that's what they think they're supposed to do?
Because I feel like in some jobs, they don't want to feel like they're letting you get that off for free. Like, basically, we're paying you to do nothing.
I completely.
So it's like, on top of being in the Zoom call for 8 hours in a day, on top of that, they created a Google Classroom of assignments for us to do. Baby.
They just
Nope. I'm not doing that. So, like, at a certain point, it becomes.
Are they gonna grade you?
They are. I just got my grades back today.
What is it? How to be a better Zoomer? Like, what is
all of that shit? Like, how to use Google Classroom, how to effectively engage your students, how how to use all these different platforms. And then that's another thing too, like they're filling families and kids with so many different platforms, which is amazing. But it's like, let's work on one thing at a fucking time, please. Like, let's just do one thing at a time. So I feel like I'm watching when the new iPhone gets released and there's all this shit going on. It's over, like sensory overload. Like it's too much. It's driving me nuts. I can't.
Appreciate it, Keon. Starting early, light skin, my G. Okay, I appreciate it, homie. Yeah, man, I really agree with you with that whole thing. Like, you know, people just making you do something like that. I never liked. It's kind of like, I never liked that. Like when you come to school and the teacher don't got shit to do. Y'all done took all my exams, but y'all making me come and y'all making me just do shit. Nigga, it's over. Like, it ain't my fault y'all didn't plan this shit out right. Why I gotta do something? I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't plan this fucking pandemic.
But I think that our school was trying to plan for us to go back, like physically. So I really don't think that they were like, my thing is like the whole world is going virtual for at least till January.
Yes, straight up like that.
What did y'all think y'all was about to
do? Be extra as fuck and cause some be that school in Atlanta, and I can see you being a nigga that's taking pictures of the dorm or some shit, and you get fired. Did you know they fired that motherfucker? They suspended the kid, or they expelled the kid, or whatever.
But they took it back though.
Oh,
they took it back afterwards because it wasn't wrong. Like that's something that we're dealing with right now, with dealing with people speaking up at work and how like retaliation comes back on you for just merely speaking a concern. That's problematic in any workplace. I just watched a video the other day on this girl firing another young lady on camera in front of everybody else. It's just like the way that we do shit sometimes is just not, it's not cool.
That's weird. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Well, I guess for me, my week was, you know, my birthday. My birthday was Sunday, but as a Leo, my birthday is gonna go this whole week.
Oh my god!
I was
it's Virgo season.
Okay, like I was saying, my birthday. I don't give a fuck about that shit. My birthday, it lasts, you know, for the rest of the week. You know, I'm gonna give it into this week. As you know, I was supposed to go out of town, which is why we didn't record, y'all. So that's my fault. I apologize. You know, we weren't able to record because I thought I was gonna be out of town. A lot of shit happened. I didn't make it back home. I didn't make it back home, and so I was trying to do all this last minute shit. Suki and I did an impromptu let's go live and drink, which led to let me invite
that got ratchet as fuck in like less than 5 minutes. I just
really
wanted that out there.
I'm gonna go back to it. I'm probably gonna delete it after this week though.
I think you should.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete it after this week.
I think you should.
You hate the IG lives, yo. You hate
Yo, I don't listen, y'all. I don't mind doing IG live, but it gets like real ratchet. Like at a certain point, things slowly go on a decline. Like, and it's fun and it's cool, but I feel like you don't need to save it. It was one of those things you should have been there. Like you should have been there. You missed out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I'll remove it after this Sunday. I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
I'll get rid of it, or maybe tonight. I don't know. But yeah, man, I went on and I'm just saying I'm hearing mad shit. Now my nephew was talking on FaceTime, loud speakerphone. It's cool. Thanks, Aunt. I'm getting text from happy birthday. Anyway, so like I was saying, I was supposed to do all this shit and it didn't happen, but it led to us being on IG live, right? It was fun. And then I was like, yo, I'm gonna invite some people. I was at my sister's. I was like, I'm gonna just invite people over. I invited like 8 people, and Suki pulled up. Nobody else pulled up. I was like, this is why the fuck I go back home. Now I appreciate Suki pulling up. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody, I got the ill dub, like the dub. But it did rain. I'll give a little bit.
Can I add my 2 cents?
Nope.
No, it's just a general blanket statement.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so like we all know that in the Black community, birthdays are, you know, birthdays was the worst days. Now we should sip champagne when we thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is important to us. You know what I'm saying? Show up for your friends, y'all. Show up for your friends. Like that, it don't require too much. Even if you send a text, like think a little bit more outside of yourself just for 2 seconds. I know that we're like a very selfish like group of people as
Yeah.
a whole. Like
Oh, it's
we're
just humans?
humans. You are
Oh, okay.
horrible. So it's just like think about people, and then especially when people have pulled up on you and have showed up for you. Like, yo, it takes nothing, even if you pop in for like a couple minutes to show face. Sometimes I don't want to go to all this shit, but I come because I feel like if I'm invited to something, that means someone thinks something of me for me to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like pull up, show face, say what up, and take it down. And I do understand the whole meme shit of self care, know when to say no, draw the
Yeah.
line. But like,
Absolutely.
goddamn,
I don't
y'all,
know no one to say no type of nigga. I'd say
yeah,
that.
like show up for your friends. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
But I did that. It was cool, it was fun. My sister, Suki, we just drank. But it felt like I was the exchange student and the family didn't I ain't had no friends in the family that was there that brought me over. Like just
Yeah.
I was just like, yo. But it was fun. And then I was like Sunday, I was like, I'm gonna do all this stuff. I mean, I just it was real low key. And the reason why, if anybody know for birthday, I treat birthdays real. If it's your birthday, like if I can get there, I will try to get there. But more so that if I like birthdays, like I love birthdays. It's another year on this earth, like especially 2020, and the fact that I turned 35 in on a year like which is a milestone year in my eyes. During a pandemic, so I understand like it was gonna be a lot of hemming and hawing. I don't know this, that, and the third, but it's all good. Like it'll probably be for my 36. I'll probably go out and go ham. Hopefully, if it's not the end of the fucking world and we walking through wildland country with our canned goods and shit, just trying to make shit pop off. I'm sorry. People, so we got lurkers and people are texting me.
Yeah, they're texting me too. Like, fucking talk. Why don't y'all talk? Look, fuck y'all. Listen, stop fucking playing and talk in the goddamn chat. We not gonna blast you. This is a family environment.
So anyway, let me finish. So anyway, the like it was just a real chill thing. I wanted to do something again this week, and then my sister, my daughter's supposed to come this weekend. That has changed. So it's just this past 3 weeks has been a lot of things, and I've learned in these past 3 weeks to, even though we're gonna talk about what we learned, I can tell you what I've learned is to take the clues and take the hints. Don't but take a hint. Just take it.
Read the room. Okay?
Read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take that energy. Like, yo, if it's don't force it. If you force it, I learned a long time ago. I'm never gonna forget this time I forced something, and it was I ended up getting my car towed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just you forcing things. Take the signs. It's the reason why it didn't happen. So that's my little TED talk. But I hit the gun range. That was fun. Tomorrow, I think I'm going early tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna go to. It's a big gun depot in Virginia. I think I'm gonna go and buy some more guns. But yeah, that's it. I mean, just because, why not?
Zombie apocalypse.
Guns are like tattoos.
Yeah.
Once you get one, it's just all downhill from there. But yeah, man. I guess we can get into the next thing. Unless you wanted to share anything.
Nope, that's it. I've covered it all.
Black Business Spotlight.
So every week, we showcase a different business, and I'm humble and I like to share the space with other people. But today I wanted to share our website because we always share everyone else's stuff. So we got to make sure that we love on ourselves too.
Yes.
Hashtag self-care.
Self-care.
So make sure that you log on to sukianddolo.com and you can purchase. We have new shirts up, new color options, extended sizes for the big mamas and big daddies. Okay.
Absolutely.
So please log on. And if you've already made a purchase, thank you so much. We appreciate y'all. We are very, very grateful. We're always going to be humble. We're always going to be appreciative. You did not have to spend your money with us. So that's a beautiful thing when your friends are wearing your shit.
It's a good feeling. It's a real good feeling. Shout out to the Suki collection. Was killing the game right now. The joint, she definitely doing her thing with that. But it's just a really good feeling to see, like to add on to piggyback. I'm getting my Zoom on to piggyback off what Suki said. Like I think it's really dope to see when y'all like out of nowhere I look on my phone and I see a mention and I see somebody wearing a shirt, a logo shirt, a logo hat, like, and I take that thing serious because like it's Suki's collection is her muse, but like I design every single last one of them. And like it makes me feel so good to see that. Like we appreciate it. And it's so dope. And y'all, since we released the new line, the new collection, what was it, Monday? Yo, y'all been going crazy. Y'all been going
a little overwhelming.
Y'all been going crazy.
Yeah, and not buying like one. Y'all been buying like
y'all been going in. So I appreciate it. I'm knocking the orders down as they come. I really appreciate y'all. We really appreciate y'all. What else is I gonna say? Let me know if y'all want me to bring it back up. I have to say this. I got rid of PayPal. PayPal, it was like doing some wild shit. They holding a lot of the money. So like I still haven't got a lot of the money, but it's not y'all, it's PayPal. So I got rid of PayPal. But don't worry, all y'all shirts still coming. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that shit. That has nothing to do with y'all. But let me know if y'all feel comfortable with it. I'll do that. I'm a big firm believer in customer service. So if that's what the people want, I'll keep it up there. But I got rid of it as of today. I did. But DM us. Y'all probably gonna DM Suki, but DM us, myself, the podcast, Suki, and let me know if y'all want to keep it, if y'all want to bring it back, because I understand, like, PayPal is easier. Some people may have money, a lot of funds on PayPal, and they just want to use that.
Right.
But yeah, that's it. You want to get into I didn't put any of them up. That's my bad.
It's okay.
I could just do it like this though. Do this. Boom. There we go. Next thing we go into the clip, right?
Yeah.
All right. Could you help us with the clip? Because I don't really know. Like I just kind of, got it ready.
So you have the Keke Palmer clip, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are, I guess in so many words, sitting on an episode that we haven't released, and Dolo and I kind of feel different about it. I like it. He doesn't like it. The episode where we talked about protecting Black women.
First of all, don't say it. Don't you did it like that? I don't like the episode because it just wasn't a good episode.
But usually the ones that we
I thought I released it.
No, you told me no. So it's okay. It's okay.
Nah. Okay. I'm gonna release it, and then when it because you didn't hear it. So
let me hear it.
Nope. I'm putting that thing out. What? I wouldn't dare steer you wrong, young lady, but I got you. I'm gonna put it out. Just
the last time a man called me young lady, he was trying to give me some money and get me to get in the car. I ain't like that.
Don't be weird.
Anyway, our whole premise is about respecting, protecting, and listening to Black women.
Mm-hmm.
So Keke Palmer's story has resurfaced again, where if I'm not mistaken, I believe she was like in the closet at Trey Songz's house, and she had went live.
Yep.
And everybody had made a joke about it. They thought it was funny, but she was like legit freaked out. So now another woman has come forward with similar allegations, and so now it's like people are apologizing to her and saying that we didn't believe her, we didn't do enough to protect her. And she even said when she appeared on The Breakfast Club, that I'm not here to drag anybody. Like, that's not my premise. That's not what I'm trying to do, but I'm going to tell the truth. So if something happened, it happened, and I'm going to say it. And, that kind of brought up a lot of shit for me. Like, as a woman, like, we just really don't believe women until, like, why did it take for a white woman to come out with the same story for it to be like, oh, shit, we got a problem.
Right.
So I'll let you run the clip.
I know Trey Songz ever get cool again?
Man, I've not talked to that guy. I've not spoken to that guy.
Was it a misunderstanding? Like, because you accused him of sexual intimidation?
Like, no, it wasn't a misunderstanding.
Tell his story of what.
I tell my truth, and I just thought it was real interesting that after all those things went down, someone else had something to say. So it wasn't like I don't like when people think that somebody's just gonna be saying something just to say it. First of all, I love Black people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to ever tear nobody down, try to tear no Black man down. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I stand for. That's not what I'm about. So if I say something, I'm saying something for a reason. And I feel like so many times Black women say stuff and nobody gives, excuse my language, nobody gives a when sometimes black women say something. But somebody of another complexion, somebody of another color, they say something, and then it's like, we're taking it to court. It's time to get serious. Hashtag.
Trey Songz ever get?
There it is. There it is. So what was it? What was it that happened? Selena Powell. I can't. You unmute your mic. Okay.
The fucking Zoom. It's the fucking Zoom. It's driving me crazy. I'm going crazy, y'all. But in 2017, it's alleged that, Trey Songz tricked her into being in a music video while at a party. It was a passionate video, I guess. But Palmer even alleged that she hid in the closet to avoid being filmed and berated by Songz, only to later find out that Songz and his friends had taken video of her without her consent. So in recent interviews, in future interviews, she claimed that the singer was guilty of using sexual intimidation and coercing her into being in the video. And of course, when she said that, people were making jokes about it on Twitter. They were kind of dragging her a little bit. And, now that there's other allegations, Twitter users were quick to point out Palmer's own story didn't really receive as much attention as this one did.
Yeah.
So now it's like, we got a problem.
Honestly, what a lot of that kind of stuff is popularity contest, which is not good. It's popularity contest. At the times, I think he was just more popular than then Keke Palmer. That doesn't make it right, but that's probably what happened. And people, I wasn't the person that shared the meme. I saw it and I didn't know what the hell was going on. However, I want to know what the hell Selena Powell said. I can't stand Selena Powell. One, I just can't stand.
Neither.
If anybody watches, I don't watch podcasts. I only watch one. Suki knows which one I watch. But I just happened to see somebody post. I think it was Todd. He posted the no jumper with this girl, this Selena Powell, and I was like, why don't he like her? So I had to listen.
Did you watch the interview?
I watched enough. And I couldn't take it. Was like it was
finish.
It was cringy. I couldn't.
But if anybody wants the link, if you DM me on Instagram or if you text me or whatever, because I know some people are fasting from social media or whatever. But if you hit me up, I'll send you the link. So let me know. I'll let you see the interview. I personally could not finish it because it was an abundance of stupidity for me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was. She just really, and it's so funny because we're gonna get back to the main thing. I don't want to go too away from what we were talking about, but it was really crazy how she was like, we need to, she was talking we need to do something like this, that, and the third. He was like, why? What do you have to talk about? What are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about who dicks you sucked or other people dicks that got sucked. And she was like, yeah. And it was just like, that was okay. And she was like, I was supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop, but I leaked my premise and everything. She's so lost. And these are what your favorite rappers is fucking with, including Drake, because Drake probably smacked. You know what I'm saying? These is what your and speaking of which, your boy Talib, these rappers is wow. I wish the other Keon, she would love to talk about this. Wasn't he on Twitter he was on Twitter berating black women or something?
Harassing another woman. I think we talked about that on one of our episodes, kind of a little bit.
What was that about?
But it was just let me see if I could pull up the article because I like to.
I know we ain't got no. Okay, well you want find it up. I'm gonna just keep talking about the whole Keke Palmer thing. I remember when it first happened. And it's so funny. I was trying to do for me, I hear about it and then I try to do research and see what the hell happened. Because for me, when I first heard about it, it was weird. I was hearing he tried to set. Maybe I didn't hear the story right. So if that's my point, that's on me. But it was just it seemed like she said he was making sexual advances to trick her into getting into a music video. So I was kind of, that was, first of all, it was weird to me. I was like, so my mind went left. I was like, so they fucking? And then he was like, oh, let's fuck. And then and next you're in a music video. I don't know, I don't know.
So I have the article right here.
What article? The Keke Palmer?
About Talib Kweli.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Keke
Palmer. Yeah, I'll wait till, I'm just letting you know that I found it. So.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so like I you know, I'm glad that it's proof. I still don't know what it is that Selena Power, this Trey Songz thing that happened. Again, you sent me the link, and I didn't have time to like pull up what Trey Songz doing. Last time I see Trey Songz grew his hair out, and now he woke as fuck, which is dope. I think he's like I like that he's doing all this. What? I think, you know, whatever, you know, for the masses, he's, you know, hey, look, Martin Luther King had a side chick, you know, so hey, I'm not making it saying that it's okay. Okay, all right, you give me the Bill Cosby. Just talk about this before we get into the Talib Kweli. Just talk about the, you know, the other thing.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is this: we need to believe, respect, and protect Black women. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you know, being a woman and have like I've been placed in cringy situations with men that I trusted, that we were friends, and you had another agenda, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, fortunately for me, nothing happened as far as like sexual assault or nothing like that, because I can definitely hold my own. However, just to know that somebody that's close to you would try to violate you in such a way is just really weird and disgusting and gross. And sometimes people just really go too far. You know what I mean? I feel like I've taught my kids that I work with, especially the young boys, that even if a young lady tells you that she agrees to sexual, you know, contact of any kind, and if at any point during the middle of it she says that it's no more,
Patsy done.
Patsy done.
Patsy done.
So
wrap that shit up, B. More ways than one. But
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like you really have to be careful. And it's like, you know, you would think that with the Me Too movement and all these other things that are happening right now, that people would be a little bit careful, but we're noticing that niggas are getting the nasty award every other day. So you whores. Pew.
All right, well, let's I still want to look into this. I still want to know what the hell he did to these other people. Not to say I don't believe what Keke Palmer is saying. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I just want to know what the fuck he did. Like, you know, because I'm like, I guess I'm getting far out of the loop. I think we really do need to get like interns and shit, Suki.
I feel like this, and this is not any disrespect to you. Like, I don't want you to think I'm coming at you, because I'm not. The issue that I have with men, especially like Black men specifically, is that like sometimes they need all these facts to believe that a situation is valid. And I don't like that. If a woman comes to you and discloses something to you, I mean, when anybody discloses that they've been molested or sexually assaulted or anything, I feel like there's a level of vulnerability there that they even feel comfortable to disclose that.
Absolutely.
So who am I to then, you know, respond with, well, are you sure that that's what that was?
No, absolutely.
Are you sure that that's what it was? Because, you know, like sometimes people, like, I feel like we need to stop that. Like, if somebody shares something like that, respect the space. Like, that's what it is. Because I feel like even, especially for men, to disclose something of that magnitude, that really does say a lot about how they feel about you to do that. And it also speaks volumes to where they are in their healing process, because for men to even disclose that they've been assaulted or they've been violated, in a sense, is like, that's major for me, because guys don't talk about shit like that. True. You know what I mean? So if we have, I feel like we are a little bit more careful with that, with each other and men. I think that men need to, you know, kind of just respect that space at that time, and not to give too much questioning, like, well, are you sure that that's what it was? Are you sure? I mean, and everybody's had a sexual experience that afterwards they were like, I ain't like that. Like, that was weird.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
You may not disclose it, but
right.
Everybody has one where it was just like, that was a little fucking cringy. It was a little weird.
Oof.
So, yeah.
Well, I just want to reiterate, I'm not negating what Keke Palmer said.
No. That's what I said.
I know. I just have to say this just for my own being, you know. I just want to know what has happened now that came out to bring this back up. That's what I want to know. To make it, I'm just trying to get better in speaking, especially on big and on platforms and stuff, and people listening to us. So.
Well, I think the gist of it was that she kind of brought his behaviors to the forefront back in 2017. And when she did, she was made a meme. You know, like, people were tweeting about her, talking mad shit. It was just real crazy.
Oh, he cheated on her.
Yeah,
You
it's
would
just
know. You would know. just right. You know all the. You know on the inside. Well, he
yeah.
just peed on her. That's wild. So he got his R. Kelly on. Suki, you ever got peed on?
It's not my thing.
Okay.
Not my. There's a lot of shit that's my thing. That ain't my thing, baby.
Pee.
Now, if you're a child or something, you had a little accident, all right.
That's
But
different.
a grown man peeing on my big ass. Oh no, sir. No, we're not doing that. And I have been asked to do some strange things, and I'm like, whoa, what's the safety word here? Strawberry lemonade? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
all right.
I'm just saying, you niggas are weird. Like,
yeah. I mean, women weird too, but to keep it in the same space of what's going on, not to take away from it. Yeah, we weird, but y'all weird too. Because listen, never mind.
Oh no, let me just say this. What I was always told was, once you get somebody behind closed doors, we can talk about all the things. You can tell everybody in a group setting what you're not gonna do. But there's a lot of niggas I know, when I get you in the room, you talking about something totally different than
whoa, wait a minute, whoa.
Just saying.
They said you want to know a person that they said most of the people would die if they found, like, imagine living your normal life for a week, right? And then like from Sunday to Sunday, and then finding out that following Monday that you've been recorded in every single way. Imagine that. Imagine what.
Yeah, let me get a drink because I'm going to jail.
Just think about that. Could you imagine if somebody said that to you? And not to say that we all out here creeps. I'm just saying.
Well, to be completely transparent, so there was a time.
What's going on? Wait a minute. It's too early.
There was a time where I auditioned for Real World and made it almost to the end, right?
Really?
And I never
told me this. Was this like college? When was this?
This was during college.
Yeah.
And I stopped because I immediately thought about my family. And I was just like, yo, I can't embarrass my parents.
Suki, you should have done it.
I probably should have.
Off the first 3 episodes, you would have fucked somebody up.
Yo.
I just told that bitch to not play with me.
Bitch, I told you to stop.
You be in the confessional, moving the fucking confessional. Yeah.
You know me. Thank you, friend. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I was just like, yo, I don't think that that's what I want my life to be, because I remember, if anybody remembers the episode with Ruthie or whatever, Ruthie, like, the first week was drunk in a shower, naked, dead. Like, the first episode.
You know what? So check this out. I liked Ruthie.
I love her.
I loved Ruthie. I remember Ruthie.
Yes. Everybody remembers Ruthie.
Bucks. Huh? She was buxomy. Is that a word? Buxomy?
I don't know, but I don't know.
I remember Ruthie.
But I ran into Ruthie on the train when I was going to Trenton to get my hair braided. Yes, because she went to Rutgers. Yeah. So I was on the train and I was like, oh my God, yo, you're Ruthie from the Real World. And so when I saw that, she was mortified. Like, and she was like, you know, that's not who I am anymore. I'm clean. Like, I don't do. And it's just like that. Yeah, no.
You thought she was going to get lit? But no, that's how it is.
No. I didn't think she was going to be lit, but I was just excited to see her. But when I talked to her and I told her, I said, I hope you don't think that I'm judgmental about whatever happened on the show. That was a time that's not now. Like, we hugged. We had a moment. Like, that was a moment. Her and Penny Marshall was probably like the most lit people that I've ever met, like, celebrity wise.
It's so funny. I be trying to tell you, Suki. Like, Suki she was the tiny girl. You must be thinking about something else. Ruthie was like, I gotta Google. I'm gonna Google it when we
Yeah, Ruthie was she was very pretty. I thought she was so pretty. But she used to get fucked up. Like, and it was scary. I saw that in the comments that somebody put that up there. Like, it was a little disturbing, a little bit. Like, I was like, oh baby, you got a problem.
Oh yeah, Ruth she had a twin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ruth used to get lit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was to the point where I used to be in the living room, like, holding my bra, like, oh my.
Yeah.
My
God.
Yeah. You know? So yeah. Okay. Yes, she was Hawaiian. Yes.
Yeah, she was. Ruth, she got into fitness, didn't she? No, she got her in the real world thing, and I think that's what kind of like happened after seeing her on the real. I think no, I'm sorry, not the real world.
Road rules.
I was a road rules person. I love road. So like I used to always want to be on road rules. I never took it as far as how you did. I didn't own a fucking camcorder. Well, I did own a camcorder, but it was like I didn't even think to like, hi, my name is Clayton. Pronounced C-A-Y-T-O-N. I plan to be on. Like I've never even.
Oh no, my shit was ratchet as fuck, and they loved that. Like I was just me. I just came as myself. Like
ratchet.
Show up as yourself.
I didn't even know what the fuck that. Okay, that's wild. All right, so
here.
All right, so next topic. Talib is trying to get by on Twitter.
I mean, this is kind of old, but you know, I'll pull it up for y'all anyway. So Talib Kweli has been under fire over the last, like, I want to say like month. That was last month. After his followers noticed that he had been engaging in a days long, I want to stress, because I'm on Twitter, a days long.
You on Twitter, but why our podcast not on Twitter?
Our podcast is on Twitter, baby. Relax.
No updates.
It's there.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Dave gets on and he talks to us all the time. So why don't you get the login? Okay. But anywho,
I remember my own damn Twitter. I'm sorry.
Right. So it was a days-long debate with a Black woman for speaking up about colorism in the Black community. Mm-hmm. So initially, a Twitter user asked their followers to name rappers who married Black women besides Snoop Dogg. When another user provided a list of rappers who are married to Black women, Talib's name was on the list. So that's when Twitter user Money Maya, who identifies herself as Maya Moody, and I actually follow her on Instagram.
She got a big follower?
Huh? Well, now she does. Now, initially she did not.
Okay.
Pointed out that most of the women on the list were also light-skinned, noting literally almost all of them are married to light-skinned women, but that's a conversation for another day. So the rapper eventually responded to her tweet and said, nah, let's have that convo today.
Okay.
So he said, are we talking all of my relationships, my children's? See, and this is where I'm like a hit dog, how, because you're going too fucking far. Mm-hmm. We talking about the queen you are married to right now. We are not talking about your baby mother, your side bitch. We're not talking about that. So pretty much he just went back and forth. He was like, are you talking about my children's mother as well? Or are you only talking about who you think I'm currently in a relationship? First of all, if a nigga that I'm in a relationship with puts on Twitter, are you talking about the woman that you think I'm in a relationship with currently right now? Bitch, I'll knock you the fuck out. Like, what are you talking about? That sounds like you're not sure.
Yeah, it probably does.
So he was like, and how is any of this really your business? Sis, like, are you married to a light-skinned bitch or no? Like, that's the question. So this is my take on colorism. While I'm not a dark-skinned woman, I will say, what's up, Danielle? I will say, again, colorism is one of those things that I'm tired of people trying to negate people's experiences with that because you don't identify, like you don't get it. And so like, just because you don't get it or because you haven't experienced something doesn't mean that it's not happening. So, you know, I think that we need to be a little bit more conscious about that. Mm-hmm. There is colorism in our community. Absolutely. And when people are passing or they're fair, they are deemed to be more attractive. They're deemed to be more, you know, chosen. Like, we know all of that. I mean, I've been on dates with men who have said some really strange things about my hair, about my complexion, about all these things because, oh, I would love to have a kid with you because, you know, my kids won't have that nappy ass hair.
Yeah, I would like to have that conversation with you being a woman and dealing with, like, I'm always on the other side and having homeboys being younger and hearing homeboys say things that may not be my complexion because I'm typically like the darkest one out of the crew. Whatever, I'm cool. I love my skin complexion. Right. But like, being on that other side, like I've always just heard like, oh man, I've had conversations just to be like, you do the Michael Myers head turn when you know the nigga be like, yo, bro, a hair wrap, like I just love my bitch or my girl or my whatever. When they hair just be laying on on a pillow. I love to see that. Or I want my girl to look. I want my kids to look like they're not from this city or from this state or whatever. So that's why I do that. And that is, and they say it as if that is like some fucking mind blowing information.
Yeah.
Like, God damn,
it's not. It's not. So there's 2 comments that are up. If you want to pull them up real quick, and we can address both of them. So we can go to Juju's second. But the one that says something about people calling it a preference. Okay, so, or people calling it a preference as if that preference didn't develop in the backdrop of racism. First of all, this is my baby right here.
Oh, listen, let me say this.
Hold on, this is my baby.
Yeah, people do say
going off.
Yeah, she do. So, but let me say this though. It is a preference though at some point, because listen, and I'm gonna say this because it's viewed differently. And I'm gonna speak up for men. It's viewed differently when a woman does it. When a woman is dating a white man like Riri at one point in time, yes, because that no, let me finish. Because that black man did this, that, and the third. That's right, boo. Do your thing. Bang, bang, bang. But when a black man does it, and maybe he doesn't even say shit. He don't down a black woman. You just not out of nowhere. You see him with a white woman. You see him with a white, like Aryan white woman.
Aryan white woman.
It's all these things that you see. It's all these he sold out this, that, and the third. So that may be his preference. He didn't down. Now remember, when we see somebody, the reason why we come at somebody is because they not only choose to be with another race. That's fine. You choose whoever, but they down the race that you are, the person that you seek. So if you are a black man or a black woman, and whatever you choose to be with, and it's not that same ethnicity, it should be, you shouldn't down the ethnicity that you are.
And I agree with you 1,001%. You can love who you want to love.
Yeah.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Watch your fucking mouth. For example, the nigga, you could kind of tell what type of nigga like date white women or whatever. But look,
because they hairline be fucked up. They shape up be fucked up because they go to the sports hair, like the sports barbershop. That's how I know, like, you don't date us. Get the fuck out of here. Move. Like, for me, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I love a black ass, chocolate ass black man. I like that. I'ma lick it off your body, okay? I hope that my mom is not in here. I apologize in advance. But I like a black ass man. I don't want to date no light skinned nigga, and I'm not dating nobody who thinks that you prettier than me. That's not happening. So,
but that's not. But okay. So, but that's.
But I prefer chocolate man. Like I don't understand like why, and I even think that dark skinned women are beautiful. I think that they are gorgeous, but I will not negate that they do not experience a level of colorism. As a woman who may be a little bit lighter, I will never tell a dark-skinned woman, like, are you sure that that's what that was? Are you sure? Maybe that's just his preference.
Yeah.
Bro.
I hear you. Like, if you want to listen, all I'm saying for men or women that want to keep that preference thing and that's your backing, just let me never not be able to have pulled a motherfucking Twitter or nothing from your old self saying something about another within your same ethnicity, a different color. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bad. I remember one of my first jobs out of college was AAA. It was out here. And one of my jobs, I was doing a whole bunch of jobs. The nigga was trying to move up. And one of the jobs I had to take passport pictures. Like, absolutely, I can do that. I can help you with that. Come on. And it was a Dominican woman. Or was she was either Dominican or African, but she was a lighter African woman, right? And so I took a picture of her, and she came to me, and I'm paraphrasing because it was so many years ago, but she was mad at me because she said that the photos I took made her look darker. I said, ma'am, I actually, like, I helped you in this picture, like, because it was a dark, I was like, I put the flash on. I was like, you know what? I apologize. Let me help you again. Don't worry. The photos are on me. Rip. Let's go and do it again. I took a picture, showed it. She liked the digital version, printed out. She didn't like it. She was like, it makes me look dark. And she kept saying that. Now she was a lighter complected woman, but she was I don't want to use the term minority, but she was a woman of color. I just don't know I don't remember what her race was. But whatever it was like she didn't. It was one of them races because I remember like talking to somebody else about her, like Googling it. Like colorism is big, like in the Dominican culture, just like ours. In the Dominican culture, in the DR, which all my boyfriends go over for a week. You know, go over to the DR, like they like the darker complected Dominican Republicans I looked at different. The lighter ones are like, oh, you pretty. Oh, like, you know, it's that colorism is, you think it's bad in the black community. And I'm sure
it's
all
very bad.
Black people that's on here, it's real bad, you know.
It's bad. When I went to Haiti for the summer, and I don't know if this still stands.
I've been nowhere. I've been to Canada.
Okay, well, my mom sent me away because, you know, you got to keep the kids busy, right? So I went to Haiti to be a camp counselor when I was 16, right, at a camp in Haiti.
Okay.
When we tried to go over to cross the border to DR for Free Trade Day, and that's basically where you can cross the border without having to pay. When I went across the border, they let me go, but they didn't let the girls that were with me go, and they were darker than me. They tried to make them pay $20 a piece to come across. But it was still considered Free Trade Day. And so, you know, I do know a little bit of Spanish. I can speak enough to get by. And so when they were calling them ugly, I was like, whoa, like, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was in Haiti, though, they treated me like shit. And they were nicer to the other girls because they kept saying I was Dominican. And I was like, I am not. I was like,
yeah, the Haiti and Dominican thing? Yo.
Yeah. I said, I'm not. I was like, I promise you. And so, like, for the first week, them bitches was knocking my food off the table. They was doing all types of wild ass shit. Like, because they didn't fuck with me because they thought that I was something else that I wasn't. So, like I said, we're just not going to negate colorism. I'm never going to not validate someone's feelings because it is a thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's just, we have a lot of little issues when it comes to all of that.
We're going to go in a second, Juju. I just want to pull the final part of this up. My point was we aren't born with preferences. Our society dictates a lot of what. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's at the end of the day, you grow, like preferences is literally what that is. Like, let's not make it more than what it is. Like, we grow up, maybe we want Sony or maybe we want fucking Xbox. It doesn't always like that. For me, like my sister right next to me, like for me, light-skinned women didn't like me. Dark skin wasn't cool as. Listen, dark skin was not
always a thing for me.
Listen, dark skin. All right. Listen, dark skin.
Always a thing.
All right, listen. Okay, come on. Let's be serious though. Dark skin wasn't a cool thing to be back in the fucking 2000s for you because you was grown, nigga. I wasn't in high school. That shit, like African booty scratcher. African is cool now. It's not now. Like it's cool. Oh shit. Like we show. Listen, no. Oh, listen, I'm telling you, because I grew up in this scheme. All right.
I know you didn't.
So like, listen. So okay. So like I was saying. So like what I'm saying is like it's a preference. Like you just have to understand what it is gonna be. Like if you're dating a person, if they are. I didn't mean to click off your thing. Hold on. I wanted to keep you. There you go. Yeah, and there is, you can tell by the person that you are dating, you can tell if it's a preference or if it's some societal things that help them get to why they are with them based on what, do you see what I'm putting at? You can. You literally did. Okay.
I just disagree. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Now, let me point this out with this one right here. Shout out to Juju, a.k.a. Henny Punch Queen. If you're still doing that, you can send some.
Cousin, please. Where the Henny at? Let us get the Henny Punch, baby.
And go, you can read it, Suki.
My baby daddy did that. He wanted our son to have I guess her complexion because she is light.
Is her baby father darker or is
I want to say I felt like he was brown, but he might be darker. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But that really is the thing. Like I've been out on dates with guys that are like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Like, you know, I'd be happy my kids don't have that nappy ass hair. And I'm like, bro.
Do you think do you think a guy like that's a preference? or that's a societal thing?
I think that you're warped. Like something's wrong with you. So like what I'm saying is like for me as a woman, like while my hair may not be that texture, that made me uncomfortable because that says a lot to what you think about Black women. Because when I tell you I stand for Black women, it's all of them. Okay, it's everybody. Whether you ghetto, whether you ratchet, you sophisticated, you're smart, you a stripper, you a drug dealer, I don't care. I stand for all Black women. It doesn't matter to me. So when I hear men make those type of comments that someone else may be deemed as less worthy because of their hair texture, that's problematic for me. And I would not let you touch your penis on my vagina. No, thank you.
Hold on, touch their penis on your vagina? Okay.
On my vagina, no.
So I just have to put this out there. Sounds like denial. It's not denial. If anybody knows me, know I like them dark. So there's that, and I'll just keep it moving. But I appreciate your candor, and yeah, I really do think there are people out there that really do have preference. We get caught up in. The fact of the matter is, we still never talk. We never had a conversation when we see a Black woman with a lighter man or something. Or a white man at that.
Well, I've already told y'all. Like we've already discussed this.
But it's always when you see it. I'm trying to live this. Can we normalize this? I'm just going off the meme or whatever.
No pink penis up in here.
Or whatever.
Won't be no pink penis up in her.
What's up?
So earlier today on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends posted this post with like 5 white women that was like built. They had like hips and asses and shapely. And it said a Black woman. This is a Black woman's worst nightmare.
I saw that. I saw not today, but
I get into the comments. I'm reading the comments, and I'm saying hi.
Okay, come on, let's get back.
I get into the comments, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing because I really don't want to argue with these ignorant ass people, right? Because I know it's gonna be a back and forth. One of the dudes is saying, y'all don't want to be real about it, but it is y'all worst nightmare because y'all got bad attitudes. Black women, now the playing field is level because these white women have these shapes and this and that. And some Black girl was saying, but they bought it. Anybody can go out and get all of this stuff now. They bought it. It's natural for us.
True.
And y'all making this a thing when we have this stuff naturally. He was like, but y'all naturally have bad attitudes. Y'all
know what? And I'm going to address
before you say something, but listen. Let's be clear. I'm not talking about them niggas. Like, okay, when I say preference, I'm not talking. I want to be very clear. I'm not talking about them niggas. All right?
No. But people like that. What I say for people like that, Karshan, bitch, you can die. We don't want you anyway.
Right.
So that's fine.
That's where I went with it. So I read all the comments, and I was bubbling, right? And I said, you know what I said?
Click on their page. Leave him where he at.
It wasn't even the guy that posted it who were saying these things. It was other guys that got into the comments. But what I said was, you know what? This is real funny, and this is so untrue. Real Black women don't fear this. Not for one moment. I said, and me personally, after scraping 2 Black dudes that I love off the cement after marrying white women, I know what it is, but they who you love, and only they can show you what they're about. Black women are loyal to Black men.
And you know what? Not for nothing. We don't want to hurt y'all. We just want to love on y'all. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
We are the last people to call the police on them. They could be wild. We ain't trying to call the police on them.
What about I ain't never dated a white woman, like for real.
Because you couldn't.
And
even if you wanted to.
And I still got the police calling me before.
Okay, well that's different. That was toxic. I'm sorry. That happened.
Right. But I said all of that to say it's not.
You mean to fight her?
It's so much. It's so bad in our community with our men not protecting us and feeling like it's not valid. Some of the arguments that we have and the attitudes that we have about certain things. And so they prefer to deal with other races of women, and it's hurtful. So
it is.
They were talking about how we the only race that got such a problem with our men dating outside of our,
do.
And I'm like, you got to understand, A lot of y'all are locked up or dead, sadly, or gay. So it ain't a whole lot of choices. And then y'all would take yourselves elsewhere. Why would you do that?
Because we have bad attitudes. That's what they say. And that's fine. That's okay. That's okay for me. If that's where you are in your journey, I don't want you anyway. But
right.
That's where I'm at. I'm
right.
Good.
And as far as in our own community with the light and the dark, I'm light skinned. When I lived in New York, because of the climate, I was even lighter than I am now. Maryland gave me some melanin.
Yo, because she used to be.
I was pale. White. Listen, I was pale. But I always liked dark. Always. Despite the fact that I have a child with a light-skinned man after having my heart broke. He came in my life at the right time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I always liked dark men. You know, they say women love who their fathers were. Like the dominant man in their home is usually what they're attracted to. Sorry. The dominant man in my life was a big 6'3" black man with a big nose and lips. 6'4" with a big nose and lips, and you know what I mean? He had those.
I'm getting ready to call your father.
So that's what I grew up loving. My uncles, dark. My granddad, dark. That is what I always loved. I hoped I would have dark children. My daughter is as dark as I guess I'm gonna get, and she got some color on her, thank God. But
just to play devil's advocate, because I'm just gonna be an asshole now. Now is that to the light skinned people, to light skinned men that can't help because they're light skinned? I guess so. That want a black woman, no matter what complexion you are, is that a preference, or is that you hating on light skin?
Well, I can say that it has nothing to do with the society. My preference. It has nothing to do with society. It has to do with my upbringing and what I saw, a real black man looking like. It has nothing to do with.
So that is society. But we should.
No, that's not society. That's my family. That's my household. If there was nobody else on the outside, that's what I grew up seeing. Now, don't get me wrong. Drake is fine.
Okay. All right. Let's come back.
And he yellow.
All right. So
I'm just saying, and he yellow.
So with that being said, could we say? Can we safely say, Suki? Could you answer him? Karshan, you could as well. If a person grew up dark skinned or whatever, but was raised under white parents, maybe he was adopted by a white mother,
like some losing Isaiah shit.
Okay,
it can happen.
It can happen. If that happens, are we gonna look at him differently if he is dating a woman that is white or other? Or
my thing is this. I don't
answer the question, man.
I am. I probably am.
I'm gonna get my girl on.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably am.
I love it because that's what I want.
I'm gonna be honest and say that I always gave the mixed guys that had the white mothers that we consider black, but that I grew up with. I always kind of gave them a pass if they liked white women because their mama was white, and it's like, how do you not love?
That's what I'm saying.
I've always given them a pass.
Listen, not that face, but we don't know what. That's what I'm saying. When we think about these celebrities, we don't know their upbringing. Now we've seen. We ain't talking about that. I'm just I'm here to listen. I don't want anybody to be mad at me. What I'm doing is I'm just being a devil's advocate. I mean,
can I say something?
Absolutely. I mean, it's your show.
What I have a problem with is we say all of this, right? Everything that has been said, we've laid. What do people say in the Zoom calls? We've laid the groundwork, right? Yeah. So while we've done all of that, now let's take a look. Let's go. Let's peel the onion back one more again and ask the question of why is it okay for you to have sex with dark-skinned women or black women, but you prefer to publicly display a white woman?
Now that's wrong. That's dead wrong.
Well,
that's a whole different. That's some whole other stuff.
Do we have an answer for that or no?
I don't got shit for that. Like I don't.
And I also would like to add this. When I'm talking about protecting and respecting and appreciating and valuing black women, it also extends into the way in which you love them, okay? And absolutely. even dating them. A lot of men tend to drag on like the dating scene. We talk about that all the time. It's horrible. And like y'all will really drag your nuts on somebody that like really fucks with you to go fuck with a raggedy bitch. Like I be confused. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. That's your thing. That's
Your
what you do.
DMs gonna be on
I already know my
fire.
DM's gonna be like, and I don't care because I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't drag on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real nigga. So if I love you, but don't play that game. Like, I have a problem with that where it's like it's okay to lay with somebody, but when it comes time to like really publicly display this woman, like this is my woman, you're second guessing that. So if I'm good enough to fuck, but I'm not good enough to date like publicly, leave me the fuck alone. That's where I'm at.
Can I just say something as a light-skinned woman with a face full of freckles?
Sure.
They don't discriminate. They treat me fucked up too. It is definitely not about the level of the melanin that I have in my skin. They pick and choose who it is that they find worthy, even if it's an insecurity thing, even if it's whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, they do what they do, and it's sad. It's sad because you could have what you felt like you were getting yourself in a place where now you have something to bring to the table to meet this wonderful black man. And now he's like, she got too much shit. She ain't needy. She don't need me. And I don't have, you know what I mean? So we damned if we do and we damned if we don't, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that's just where I'm at with it.
And no, Keon, we're not saying that if he's not dark, he's not a real black man. I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
Because my son is high yellow and he's a real black man. And he's high yellow. And he's a real black, brilliant black man.
So yeah, I'm not gonna let that be said on here. That's why, and I was trying to, Hershey, could you get the Jack Daniels?
I can.
Please. We're gonna take a shot for my birthday.
I'm not taking no Jack Daniels shot.
You can take a shot. I just want the.
We're gonna break it up.
We're gonna break it up. It's getting a little too deep. We're
gonna take a break for a second. So everybody, if you have a glass of wine, you have a glass if water is
no more Jack.
Get your water.
Please, just a little bit. I need a little bit. And I'm just only having 1 or 2 shots. That's it. But no, listen. I'm for like I'm the friend that always asks my homeboys like shit like, but yo, why like your mother wear hair thicker than mine? Like I don't get it. Like I've always been that friend, and that's why
a lot of stuff you have to really peel back about. Like, okay, when I meet men, I want to know about your family. I want to know about your mom, your relationship with your parent.
You need to let him finish. You know how he getting his feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead. I apologize.
I don't want to talk about it no more. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
But I feel like you should peel back the layers of the people that you're dating. And I've said this several times.
What is it called? What am I constituent of? Red fucking flags.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up
in
his or her smile.
Yeah.
How her ass look, how his build looks, how his hairline looks, how her hair look. Like don't listen to what comes out of his or her mouth. Or they, thus, whatever.
Can I ask you a question as a man, real quick? Yeah. So, in listening to what people are saying, because I'm a firm believer of making men eat their words, right? Mm-hmm. So, if you tell me that something is one way, we're going to adhere to that all the way through. Like, that's where I'm at, right? So, what often happens with me is that I find myself always dating men that are emotionally unavailable. Like, it's like, you want all of these things, like it's okay for us to do all of this shit, but like you don't want to like be nothing serious or whatever. This has happened as of late. Before it was like I was getting men on the other extreme, like
I wanted to be with you.
Yeah, like for 5 minutes, you don't know me like that. So I'm like, let's take some time to get to know each other. So now it's gone to the other end of the spectrum where it's like, oh, I don't want anything. And so I accept that. Okay. Like, I'm like, if that's not what you want, okay, I'm going to treat you accordingly. If that's not what you're interested in, or that's not what you want, I'm not going to blow you up every day. I'm not going to call you every day, because if we're on a premise of friendship, friendship and relationship shit is different. Because I feel like as a man, if I'm giving you everything in a relationship context and being your friend, then what really do you gotta like up the ante for?
Right.
If you're getting everything on the table already.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
Very much so true. So let me ask you this. So I want to answer your question, and I know it's not good to answer a question with a question, but I need, just a quick backstory. So you said on the other end of the spectrum, there was guys that were like, I'm ready. And you roll your eyes at that. But these niggas, you like.
I was about to say something, but it was rude, and I'm not going to say that. But go ahead, I'm listening.
But these niggas that or these men, these kings, you know what I'm saying? That's now saying like, I don't want that. like I'm just trying to have fun, whatever. I'm whatever. 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 They on that level, you like, okay, I'm gonna give you that. But the other guys, and I know specifically the other guys, you'd be like,
well,
no.
Well, okay. So my concern is this. I am okay with, like, all right, I'm a woman who is okay with dating in separate households. I don't want to go 90 miles per hour while we're dating.
Trying to move you in? You said they trying to move you in?
No, I don't want you to. I don't want all of that.
Ice cream date?
Yeah, no. Let's take our time to actually like really build, because in what I idolize as the perfect relationship, and of course, no relationship is perfect, but what I believe should happen for me and what I want in the person that I love is to build friendship first. So like to actually like, I want to be able to know you all the way through, to be like, you know what, this man has his shit with him, but the things that are positive outweigh the negative things about him. So I love him and I want to continue that and let this grow and be something monumental. But how can I really do that when we're going 90 miles per hour and then we're trying to get to know each other in the opposite direction? You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like too often, and I've been guilty of it too, the sexual attraction is there. So we engage in sexual activity, but then we're trying to go backwards and get to know each other. Like we're pedaling backwards after.
And then trying to go, and then you learn the person like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yo, I
like,
really
what?
don't.
Yeah.
Damn, I really don't like you.
So many times good sex goes with the whole opposite of who you want as a person. It's so sad that good sex guy is the guy that you don't want to be with.
So what you're saying, Tyrone's homeboy is the one, because you know Tyrone.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm into quiet niggas. I like the niggas that don't talk a lot. You don't want to be the mayor.
You don't like the mayor because that one guy that was the mayor.
I dated the mayor.
Yeah,
I dated the mayor. You were shaking hands and kissing babies.
Ooh, that's the worst.
I don't like that. You everywhere you go, you know somebody, you're talking to people, like you're just extra as fuck. Like it is too much. So I value the man that is quiet, you know, because most of the niggas that's quiet, they pecking that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about in the penis department, but I'm just saying as like their temperament and their demeanor. There's something about a man that is mysterious and is not giving everything up front. The same way that they feel about women, I feel like that about men. Like when there's something to be learned about you, like I'm kind of I'm attracted to that, because it's like you ain't put everything on the table, because it's going to force us to have dialogue and conversation. And so what I've learned in dating is that a lot of guys don't have conversation. Everything is like, damn, your titties big as shit.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Let me touch your hair right quick. That's your shit?
That's the worst.
Yo, I'm gonna sleep over here tonight, because like even though I live 5 minutes away, that's too far.
All right, I'm about to down this.
Okay, I'm gonna set mine too.
Can y'all take a shot with me? Just one. And that's all I'm probably gonna do tonight.
And for the record, niggas is always talking about my titties and how I'm like that.
Suki, been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Okay, I don't like that. Ain't nobody about to feed.
Like, y'all could call each other. Like this is.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you, sis. I'm sorry.
Bond, and
this is a show, guys.
But we're being on the show. We're being professional. We're not.
Okay, I'm pouring a shot.
What's the next topic? I got mine too. I'm gonna drink mine and pour another glass.
And I'm gonna have a few emojis. I'm pulling up the next one for you guys, and I need you to talk on it. I'm gonna pull this up. I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the article up.
You know what I'm talking about?
You talking about the one that I sent you about the young lady that scammed, the couple that's scamming?
Yeah, and I want to talk on this for a second.
Yeah.
Just what I mean for a second, because I don't know too much.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the article.
I'm gonna try to find it. Hold on. There it is. I don't think it's all right. There we go. Boom. All right. So, let's take this shot before we get into this, though. That's how my students.
Okay, I'm gonna pour another glass.
Mm.
How are y'all feeling in the comments? Is
everybody how y'all good? Y'all good? Everybody good? Sorry, we got deep. I don't want to get too deep. It's supposed to be still my birthday week.
Keep it light.
And shout out to
these are healthy conversations.
Yeah, these are. But you know, it's still my birthday week. I don't be wanting to get too deep sometimes, but it is good conversation though, and I love a good conversation. Shout out to Ant. He the next birthday boy that I. Shout out to him. How are you turning, homie? I know they 10 seconds behind. And shout out to Brian. He in the green room watching us. we have a green room that we have the guests.
You know why he's probably in there? Because you know why? Because I texted to myself, whatever. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Brian on the green room, in the green room chilling. That's how it's gonna be though. When we get to the point where we like going live, going to real shit.
We're gonna start bringing y'all in.
So no. Okay. What I'm saying is when we get to the point where like we're getting like when we like real shit. Cause you know I done got mad shit planned for us. Well, now in 2021 can't do 2020. Calm down, relax, slow down, wait, come back.
I'm just trying to body roll somebody.
I ain't gonna be in the green room eating all the green M&Ms and drinking the Jack and shit while we out on stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but so I want to take a shot. I didn't see no emojis. This guy I came across on Tinder said he was into A&R, adult nursing relationships.
Oh wow!
It's always you.
Where y'all going?
What's going on? Happening, yo? We got to bring you back on the show. We have.
We baby. I love you, but baby.
We have to, yo. You got some of the best stories. Anyway, can I just have? I know it's like a 10-second delay. I'm about to take this shot. I want to
Ditto.
I want to like take this shot so we can get on to this next thing. All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I thank you, Danielle. I know Danielle. I know what that means, Danielle. I know
okay.
You. I already know she dropped that shit. Is Juju still in here? Juju probably.
I don't know. Juju might be.
I'm gonna make her a Henny Punch emoji.
Yo.
I'm gonna make one for her. She makes.
When I tell you that she's the illest.
It's so good, yo.
Illest,
thank you, Christine. Thank you, somebody.
Is Christine in
here? Yeah, it says it right there.
Cousin.
Is that your cousin or is that another Christine?
Oh wait, let me go look before I shout.
No, we got listeners, nigga. I don't know.
Oh no, that is cousin.
What up, cousin? Thank you. Somebody.
The cousins.
All right, Juju, you not drinking Henny?
I love them. Like I just want to say.
All right, that's what
my fam. I don't care. I'm gonna be with my family.
Yeah, let's take a shot. Shout out, showing up.
I love y'all.
I appreciate y'all. 35th. Oh, there it is. You want to just drink your wine?
I'll just drink my wine.
All right. Oh.
All right, come on. Let's get to the Christian scammers.
All right. So, no punch tonight. All right, so Suki, you want to start with this one, and
sure.
We can put that up for a second, and then we'll jump out of it just so they can see us more. Okay. But I just want y'all to see these people faces because I got something to say about these niggas.
So I'm going to I'm going to lay the framework for this.
Please do.
So this couple here is idolized by a lot of Black people I know. I've often see them reposted. I see their business endeavors reposted. I actually follow Prince Donnell. I believe that's his name. I was almost about to participate in the tax business thing. But then once all of this came out, I was like, hold on. Not saying that I jumped on the bandwagon of calling them scammers, but I was like, let me do some research because this is kind of weird. So pretty much Christian entrepreneur Dana Chanel and her husband, Prince Donnell, who are big Instagram influencers, have seen their business basically boom over the years. And if you don't know, she's the young lady who created the Sprinkle of Jesus app, where it has the little sayings every day. And she also is the owner of Curl Bible.
She's smart.
Right. And they have a couple other endeavors as well, where they create apps for small businesses. So as their success has grown, there has now been more accusations of them scamming. Most recently, a page has been organized on Facebook, and it's anonymous, to expose the couple's alleged thousands of people who they have, who are Black entrepreneurs that they have scammed. There's also a petition for these people as well to get them out of here, pretty much. Like they want them out. So in addition, so the campaign is on change.org. And if you're familiar with change.org, that's where most of the petitions are for racial and social injustices and things like that. But the campaign is aimed at the Federal Trade Commission, calling on the agency to shut Dana Chanel down. The organizers of the page have also revealed that legal action has been taken against the couple. While Dana Chanel has denied the allegations, she has welcomed any alleged evidence be brought against her to court. Bring it on. That's basically what she's saying. It seems the organizers of the page have already worked to shut one of her alleged scams down.
So look, for me, I don't know much about the wife. My shtick is with the husband. I used to see him all the time. I have a thing about any Instagram self-proclaimed whomever. I don't like self-proclaimed anything. I don't think you should be self-proclaimed. I think it should be given to you. And I'm old school like that. I don't want to, I mean, that goes from any field. Would you ever go to a self-proclaimed surgeon? No, you wouldn't.
No.
You would not. So let's keep that same energy across the board. That's kind of how I look at it. I would see him all the time until I got sick of seeing him, and there was something shared about relationship goals, right? With the guy. And he was saying about how it's time to know you love your wife. And it says something like, it's called
because they have a podcast together.
Oh, okay. There was a meme though. It was a meme. Well, not a meme, or like it was like a real, not a real, or whatever the fuck Instagram, IGTV. And it was a little clip of it, and it was pretty much how to know you found your wife. So I was like, let me listen. I'm getting sick of seeing this nigga. I've seen him enough. I got the billboard. It's the billboard tactic. I've seen you enough. I'm gonna finally click on it. I went through the journey. Now let me click on it. It's a marketing term. So let me click on it now. I'm gonna bite. So I'm listening. I gave the whole time. I listened, and it was him talking about why he should be like, why he chose his wife. And the story, in very quick paraphrasing, he chose his wife. He was with his wife, his girlfriend at the time. They were dating. Everything was good. He left his iPad. He went out. She saw the iPad because she stayed at home. I don't know. He had to do something. That happened. She saw the iPad clearly connected to his phone. He got caught. He came back. They got serious. I would never, listen, I've been through that. I would never say that's why I found my wife, but people are posting it. Women are posting it. I'm not saying all women, so please don't come for me in the DMs or nothing. I ain't saying all women, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we sharing this bullshit. Like, I smell bullshit, and people are sharing it, and now his wife scamming. Duh, nigga. And if that's your wife, I just don't agree with it. I don't think that clearly it's all about money. And we got to really start seeing like what's real and wasn't. Like the other nigga that sits in the phone. And I remember, Suki, you sent me I never liked that one nigga.
Derek Jackson?
Oh my gosh. I smelt bullshit on that nigga. Like oh my God. Like, I would do a CNN battle with him. Like the same shit. Please, we could do a change that, or I would do that with him. Anytime. Like,
first of all, just to address him, he says the things that women want to hear and that are not realistic at all.
But bullshitting. I can smell bullshit on him.
First of all, there are allegations that he has a white baby mother and he does not take care of his kids at all, or child. Listen. Like, I don't know how true that is, but see, most of these relationship guru people, I just think that you need to make your own relationship your relationship goals. Like, make your relationship, like, things that are your own personal values and morals, make that important to you. Stop following these motherfuckers and trying to.
I will never, and I'm not, this is not a shot or jab at anybody, any of our listeners. I'm PC Dolo. I'm not taking a shot at anybody. But for me, I will never post or repost me and someone's son, me and someone else's daughter. Yeah, that's dope. But let's understand this. Those are pictures.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So honestly, we can't get so caught up because it's kids under us. It's people that's younger that don't know what we know yet. So we don't want them growing up thinking that's like that. Because shit is hard out here, nigga.
I just want to play devil's advocate to that. I want to play devil's advocate to that. Instagram was originally created for Right. Okay. But we know
Sorry,
that.
I'm
So
sorry. I apologize.
that's my argument. I'm fully aware, as you are aware, I am aware too, brother.
I'm sorry. I keep saying it. I'm sorry.
So Instagram was created for artistic purposes and like photography, pictures. It was a visual thing. So the reasoning behind some people actually liking these pages is because they project positive images. Yes, it is just a picture, and yes, we don't know the background history of their relationship. But for me, I would prefer to see those things instead of titties and ass on my timeline all day.
Okay, you know, you put it that way.
That's where I was coming from.
I agree.
So what I did was when I cleaned up my timeline, I shifted it to like Black families, like businesses, Black love, things that, you know, when you want those things in your life or you want positivity, I think you have to look at what you're taking in every day, because we're actually digesting all of this shit all day. So yes, I did love somebody's son and somebody's daughter because it was just positive images. No, I don't know the background of those people's relationships, but I enjoy seeing Black people in love, on vacation, out to dinner, like, because we are not always projected in a positive light.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I have nothing to say against that. We just need to understand that, you know, it's more to Black love than that. There's a lot. Of
course, it's work.
That's not, honestly, that's the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's work.
You know, it's a fucking lot of work. And I think we need to normalize the work, not the fight, but normalize the work.
Love does not equal suffering, y'all. No man or woman should make you suffer to love you.
I think we need to normalize the work.
There's a couple, The Truth. Do you ever see their posts?
Mm-hmm.
The Truth.
Why The Truth is a husband and wife, and they have a bunch of kids, and they blew up off of Instagram and Facebook. And they do a lot of videos, you know, about family, about their relationship. And part of me loves to see it, and the other part is like, is this really what it is? So, you know, is it really what it is?
I mean, if they married though, like, I mean, unless, you know, listen, we can never know unless it just comes out. Like, we can't go in everybody's household and see it. We never will. It's gonna come out later on Black, because Black Twitter, like, fucking, I know if I ever need somebody to find something, I need to start a Twitter backing. I'm gonna do that. Somebody help me start my Twitter, because I don't have one. I suck at it. I suck at Twitter. I'm good at everything but Twitter. But what I'm saying is, I really want to normalize other things than just us skating together. Black love, I love it. Y'all know me, like, I am not that person. I love Black love. I love chocolate. I like, not to negate. What's going on with that? What's happening?
Someone's calling me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They keep calling me though. Like, my phone's on D&D, but you know when.
Can we get someone out of the green room to help, please? Thank you.
I ended the call.
Can we get someone out of the green room to help? So like what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying take away from the Black love. Let's keep that, but let's also normalize and let's talk about these other things that happens to get to that. It's a lot of points to get to that. It's a lot of issues and a lot of things that I really want to normalize, like therapy, like the arguments that you have, and it's going into a conversation with your significant other with an open heart and being attentive and actually listening and not being angry. You know what I'm saying? So it's all these things that I really do think that we should normalize as well. Yes, I do think that shit is dope. I love seeing, like, I followed, this one girl followed me a long time ago, and like, she followed me like years ago and just followed me, right? When my shit was still private. Now then last year, 2 years ago, she was in a relationship, and then she got on me and someone else. She went viral, her and her boyfriend. They're young. But I was like, that's dope. And I know, like, I've seen her timeline. I don't see no wild shit. But I'm like, yo, that nigga really love her. That shit, I mean, based on this shit, I don't know. But like, I just think it's dope. Like, I think that's dope, but I just really want to normalize the whole spectrum of Black love. Black love is not just.
It's work.
It's work. Black love is work.
It's work. And it does not.
It's not just creating a dope picture that we can see, like, That's something.
But I think that sometimes when like, and I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but I think when people make those type of comments, like it's not skating, it's not the ice cream, like the thing is that the way that we're dating right now and looking at love, it's so negative. Like people really have a negative disposition on relationships that I've heard men say, you know what, when shit gets too crazy, I get low. You know what I'm saying? Or women say, like, when I feel like somebody being too nice to me, I detach. That is a warped way of thinking. We have to get out of that and normalize all aspects of love. The work, the fun, you know what I'm saying? The not so good times, all of that. So it's like, I do want to see the skating. I do want to see y'all kids.
Yeah.
I do want to see y'all buy y'all first home. I love that we're in this like real pivotal point of our lives right now where a lot of people are marrying, they're buying homes, they're having children. And, you know, even though I'm the one that ain't nobody picked for kickball yet, but I enjoy watching all of these things. They're
think that's why a lot.
to me. I enjoy that. Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I think that's why a lot of people like the nigga Devon. He was Davion, whatever, used to be a football player. Him and his wife, he's aggressive. He's from New York, so he's aggressive. But people like my wife don't like me right now. Even though it's comedy, we like that because we can fucking relate.
Because it's real.
In order for you to make money on the internet, people have to relate to you. And people relate to him. Like, even though sometimes I look at my wife, she fucking bad. Like, I can't wait. Ooh, girl, come on. Now, women like that. So that's dope. Black man loving on his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. Fucking, that's wild. Like, let's get it popping.
Because you know why? We said that on an old episode. Y'all should be with people who can love you out loud.
Yes.
If you can't be with people that are willing to love you out
loud. Don't listen. Don't put no clown face over me because I'm gonna beat your ass.
Put a clown face on me while we on vacation. I'm gonna punch you dead in your fucking throat while you in the water. And you
if I just spend this motherfucking money and we ain't fucking Cabo, and I come back, I'm like, yo, I need my money back. I'm gonna send you a cash app out of nowhere.
Fuck the money.
And then I'm like, why
put a bid on you?
Cash app request for this, and I'm gonna put the picture of the clown up. First of all, I ain't no motherfucking clown because clowns don't make this goddamn money. Well, maybe
we've seen people do that. Like we've watched somebody spend a whole week somewhere.
And my god!
Every picture that they posted with the young man had a clown emoji over his face. And like, to keep it all the way a buck with you, yo, if I had to do all of that for real as a woman, I felt like that young lady was a clown.
And yo,
like, to be absolutely honest, I'm like, why are you with a nigga that you think is a clown? Like, I don't understand that.
Did I text you or DM you? Did I text or DM you the like something like it was a normal post where a girl, like, she was like an Instagram model, and she, like, what she did was, it was more respectful. She like photoshopped his head off of his neck.
No, and I'm not covering your face. Look, if we cannot coexist out loud, I'm not posting with a heart over you if that's fucking childish.
Well, let me ask you this.
It's
okay.
childish.
Can I ask the guys in here? Like, and I know we have a delay. Now, I wish we had like a quicker, like a quicker delay. I want to hear from the guys. Like, if you're dating a woman, and now we might, go on to the next thing, but for the men, if you're dating
for them, it's like, no, I'm just.
Oh no, you can try. You could try. Absolutely. This is a safe space.
Okay, can I share something?
Let me finish first. Put a pin in it. Because I'm gonna forget. What? What was that? So for the men, if you were dating a woman, like she cold, like you love her, like you think you love her. I'll say you think you love her. She's like, don't worry, babe. Like I'm a fly. We gonna fly out together. I take care of everything. Would you allow her to paint your face, or like to like not put a clown on it? Photoshop you out. Like, y'all agree, like, you ain't putting no clown on my face, but you can like cut my head off in all of our pictures. Would you do that? Let's have that scenario. Hello? Would that be a thing? No, you're different. Because listen, this is what I say. As a man, I've never been flued out. But I'm sure there's been enough women in our timeline that have been flued out, because that's just how it is. Like, it is. Not say that men haven't, but that's just how it is. I'm sure you've been flued out, so I'm just saying. So, for the men, like, I see women saying hell no, but Dolo played with you. Come on, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta hide your boo.
No.
people nosy, sis.
Nope.
Okay. All right, listen.
If I feel like I'm not ready,
I want to hear some of the niggas
all.
talk. Go ahead, finish talking, Suki. I want some of the guys. We don't got no men listeners. God damn.
They might be in here, but I feel like sometimes the men be scared to come forward. The only one that talks for real is Keon and Ant.
Yeah.
So like,
come on, bro. Talk to me.
I feel like if I have to, like, if I'm not ready to reveal you to the world because we still building, I'm not gonna post you at all. I'm not going to continue to post a man every time we're out on a date or we're doing something fun and cover his face with shit. I think that is just very childish. I'm not doing that. Like, I refuse to do that. It's just, it's not happening.
Danielle, stop. I'm looking at her 1013 post. I ain't putting it up there.
Which one? Oh.
I'm not doing that.
Nope.
Got nothing to do with that.
No.
Oh, he at work. Damn.
Okay.
All right. Well, look, no, but seriously, like, I wish it was some guy. Like, clearly, we need some more men on here. I'm gonna work on that because none of my homeboys listen to podcasts, clearly. Or they don't believe in me. So we're just gonna figure that out later on in life. But I really do think that I really do think dudes would be like, I'm cool with it. Like, yo, if you're gonna fly me out, because I just know men. I know myself. Like, if I was just dating a woman, I was like, you're not gonna put no clown on my face, but you can do one of these moves, like the picture, like you can do one of these. You know what I'm saying? One of these moves, like something like that. But you're just not gonna like put a clown over my face. I'm not gonna beat your ass, but we not fucking with each other no more. So that's just how I feel about that. Where we going? So do we have another topic? Oh no, we're still talking about scammer. Do we have anything else we want to go on a Suki scenario?
We have a Suki scenario.
We want 46 into this motherfucker. I told you we were gonna have some shit to talk about. We ain't even talking on goddamn topics. Because it's my birthday. And I want to do another shot with y'all, but I really need y'all to take a shot with me though too.
Okay.
On, Suki.
I got a drink in my cup.
But no, what's the next joint? What's the next topic? Oh no.
It's the scenario.
Scenario. My bad. Suki scenario. And don't worry, y'all, we're gonna do audio soon. I just been real lazy and driving to Baltimore. My driver car fucked up. So once this shit get back up, I'm gonna have him pick me back up. I got, the Bentley in the garage. All right, sorry. I tried it. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I have two. You want both or just
let's
one?
Start with the first one and then let's see how this goes.
Okay, so we'll go to the first one.
All right.
Dear Suki and Dolo, I just want to let you guys know that I'm a big fan of the show. I enjoy the content. I'm currently dating online. It's been weird. Any insight on how to navigate it? Bigger than all that, I've seen a total of 3 of my friends' husbands on the dating site. More importantly, one of the husbands swiped on me and we matched. Now, I didn't know who he was until he shared pics in the private messages. His profile pics were obviously catfish. I don't know what to do. What do y'all think I should do? Is the next question.
Okay, so first thing I want to say this. I think our delay is a lot later because Ant just now told me how old he is. And I asked him that like 15
hours ago. It was hours ago.
That shit is wow. So I'm
make sure that you're in the live link by the time you ever get to this part of the show.
What's going on? Why? I mean, they should be in a live link. Anyway. So I'm sorry. Read that one more time, please.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the little kudos part.
Yeah,
I already said that.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I'm dating online. It's been weird. Any insight on how to navigate it? Bigger than all that, I've seen 3 of my friends' husbands on the site. More importantly, one of the husbands swiped on me and we matched. Now, I didn't know who he was until he shared pics in the messages, the private messages.
Yeah.
His profile pictures were obviously catfish. What would you guys do? Or what do you think I should do?
Okay, so I think we really should start working on call-ins and shit. Oh man, we gotta really start having call-ins with this because we can bring somebody in without the camera. I just change their voice. But I have questions because do they have y'all met? That's the first question.
Have her and the guy met up?
Do they know each other?
Well, yeah, she said that she saw a total of 3 of her friends' husbands on the dating site. One of them, they matched, but she didn't know that that was the husband until they got in the private messages. He shared a picture with her. He shared his real picture.
Oh, look, I'm gonna say this, man. Dating, listen, I don't agree with as a man. I don't agree with I'm gonna talk to other men. I don't know about the women. I don't agree with dating websites, and here's why. Me speaking to men, because you lose that thing that you had for the babies that was born in the 80s. You lose that thing, and that thing is how to actually approach a woman and talk to her, how to give her that look at a bar and maybe just enough, maybe send her a drink, you know, and then get enough courage to get up and talk to her. That's something that is learned. That's something that that you have to teach yourself. Like, I don't ever want anybody to take that away because you think you a fucking G because you have time to think about something online.
Right.
It's in the picture. It's easy. That's why niggas easily send dick pics. Apparently, that's the thing. Like heavy. I've never got a coochie pic. That shit is weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Chop suey.
Okay, a tit pic. A tit
okay.
DM, like whatever. So what I'm saying is this. Like, for the women though, I can say this, like I understand it's hard and you trying to find dating and do the COVID, and I know women are more advanced than men, and with that being said, wanting to find love seriously, but the chances of you finding love are probably online are slimmer. It's less than. I'm not saying it's like a less percentage, but it's a less than percentage of you finding a nigga that's just trying to fuck online, because that's just how it is. So, like, you know, give yourself some time, man. Like, you know, open yourself up for whatever. I know the COVID is here and you can't do those online. I used to be able to say, like, yo, go and look up, Google search some speed dating and all these other things. Like, it's so many things that you can possibly do, but I don't really agree with those. I heard about this thing that everybody's saying called Hinge. Like, I've heard about something. I guess it's this new thing. Like, I don't.
Not new.
Huh?
Not new, but it's popular again.
Oh. I like their marketing approach to it. Like, you delete it after you found somebody, but all I'm saying is, a nigga will pay money to get pussy. A nigga will pay money to match with you, to fuck you. A nigga will do all these other things to get pussy and all that. Don't do it, sis. Unless you listen.
I just feel like if that's somebody's husband and you see that that's your friend.
Oh, the husband, like, yeah, that's dead it all. That's
over. That's
I mean, now the question is, the real question is, are you gonna tell him? Tell her. I don't got to do with that.
Would you tell?
Huh?
Would you tell?
Tell what? I tell the fuck out of my homeboy. If my homeboy wife is on there, I'm like, yo, bro.
Oh, he'll enter the chat, nigga.
I'm like, yo, bro.
You heard me?
And I got some wild homeboys. Oh shit, I think I broke something.
You heard what I said, Dolo?
Oh yeah. What up, homie? Listen, so for me, like seriously, like if one of my homeboys' wives was in there, I like link up with them. Like if they was in Buffalo, but the thing is, I wouldn't never see it because I don't do that shit. Right. So like, but if I heard because I do got home, like I've heard shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still out here like and hearing shit with people. So if I did find out some shit, it just depends. It depends on who it is. It depends on the love they have. Because I know people that I got people that are wild out, and I don't mean wild out like beat a person up. I mean wild out like I'm gonna shoot some shit up. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's just different. It's how you handle it. It's how you know, you gotta gauge all that shit, man. Like,
but you also, I seen Danielle's comment. You know that women react differently. There have been times where I've disclosed to my friends like that.
I got a good one.
That their partner is a cheater, and they don't believe me. You know what I mean? Or like maybe they're not ready to believe it yet. So you're kind of like in a rock and a hard place. I don't know. This comment, I've seen the same thing. I know dude is married, but he's on POF. The reason I know he is because his daughter is friends with mine. Oh my, that's a gag. I'm minding my business, but he's dead wrong. Yeah. And she's not the first person to tell me that. A lot of my friends that are on online dating sites have said that they've seen their friends' husbands or partners on.
So they married niggas. Yo, I did see a meme say like, yo, like I can't even fucking. I can't, like, I'm a single black man. I can't even date nobody because all you married niggas is taking on them, not being selfish. Like, you got your, like, yo, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother story. Like,
sometimes you just gotta mind your business.
No, I just don't like
that. To the nigga though, I wouldn't talk
that part though. Like, listen.
And he's bold, knowing that you're his homegirl.
Look. I'm
her homegirl.
As a man, it's one thing. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100, as the kids say. I'm gonna be 100 right now, right? It's one thing to be married and you go out and you flirt with women and you do whatever you do married, but it's another thing to digitally put your name or whatever you do, because I guarantee you don't know how to put your shit online and people can't search for you. So you put your face and image on there. Like, I can't even fathom being married and going online. Like, I can't imagine being married and cheating, because I really do believe in marriage and all that shit, but whatever. But like, if I were to ever get married and then go on to a fucking,
You're wild. You're wild.
Yo, you're Tommy.
You're wild.
You're Tommy, you shooting everything. You don't give a fuck. You out here. Like,
that nigga saying, I'm smoking weed, I'm running red lights. I don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't even get that shit.
You're wilding. Like, you're really wild.
Wow, yo. So if a nigga doing that, listen, and you know I'm like, I don't know, man. If I was you ladies, like, if that's your homegirl, y'all want to start some shit, like, make a fake text, make a fake phone number and text it to your homegirls. I don't know, but niggas ain't, yo.
But sometimes though, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There are a lot of people, men and women, that are very well aware that their partners are cheaters, like avid cheaters, and they don't want to admit it to their friends, but they know that the nigga gets down a certain kind of way. So military, oh yeah, girl, come on.
In the military, so,
baby.
You got that Challenger.
Okay, or the Charger. One of them.
And they probably married because they got that good. You know, when you get married in the armed forces, you get a bump in pay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, Kings. I'm dead.
What's different?
What's the difference?
I don't remember what they said. Hold on, here we go. If he can flirt and undress a bitch with his eyes, he might as well fuck.
Baby, yeah.
No. Oh, I see what she's saying. Juju. No, what I'm saying is this. If a man, like, it's one thing for a man. I'm not saying it's okay, but if it's one thing for a man that's married and he out here fucking on something but not being seen, it's a whole different type of nigga that's married and that's on online dating. That's a different type of nigga. Like, you whole time married. Like,
you're building with bitches on the internet.
Like, you building on the internet. Like, you got a whole picture. Like, you done cropped out your whole wife and your family and on your beach. Y'all was at Rehoboth the other week and you would have cropped her out because you like how you looked. So that's a whole different type of nigga. That's why I'm saying stay away from the online dating. Like, honestly, I don't really believe in it. Online dating was a good thing back in the day, like most things. Like, when it first started, it was really good. Like bread. First sliced bread was good. Now you get this trash bread, it's going to kill you. Like all these, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, at first, the like online dating. I remember when I was still in college, it was online dating was the number one thing.
Y'all, hold on, pause, because they talking about what happened on Megan Thee Stallion's live. Y'all,
okay, all right,
y'all know that Tory Lanez did it. We like, come on.
Yo, Tory Lanez is quiet. Yo, let me check right now.
He hasn't even fucking posted.
I've been checking that nigga IG. The last time he posted was like in January, like July, like something. Hold on, Tory Lanez.
We know he did it. We gotta stop being so invested in other people's business. Like this, I don't.
July 10th. Look at that. Just last time that nigga posted. Quarantine. Yo, but listen, the nigga shot. Listen.
We know he did it.
The fact of the matter is, I don't know if Meg not just saying it online because she a real one and she just trying to keep it within because it's an open case. And listen, when I'm saying a real one, I'm not saying because she holding that nigga down. I'm saying she a real one because she protects and she trying to fucking say some shit because it's an open case and the lawyer saying don't say nothing. That's maybe but like outside of that, the nigga we haven't heard from Tory Lanez and quarantine. That's what that nigga like. Yo, that nigga had everything. I love that nigga music. The nigga music is great.
Well.
So what should we do? What do you think we should do with Tory Lanez? Should we cancel him? Are we gonna cancel him?
I don't know what you do with the little man.
Can I ask you something, Suki? Since we're talking about canceling. So the next party out, DJ, I think I want to play a little R. Kelly. Is that wrong? Should I not do little R. Kelly?
When?
If I said the next party, if I were to DJ a party, like old school R. Kelly.
Now.
Like he don't have no new shit. The nigga can't.
Now.
I have a question. I just want to know. I want to know.
Okay, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be real with you. There were songs that I wasn't ready to let go. I wasn't ready to let go because they bumped, right? But once I had known like what this man kind of did, now that I know the songs, like my favorite R. Kelly song was 12 Play, right?
That album
is everything, right? So I love that song, but now that I'm listening to the lyrics and you saying we go to my room of fun, that might have been that dark room that bitch showed us on the documentary. I don't know. I'm thinking things and now I can't unsee it. So it's like, no, I haven't listened. TP2, that was my favorite album. Like I love that album. But now that I know that she was holding bitches.
That was chocolate. No, that was Chocolate Factory.
No, TP2 came out like when we was in high school. I was like in ninth grade. That was the shit.
Yeah, TP2, I was in high school.
Like it was so good. But it's like now that I'm listening to the content, I'm like, wait, are you talking about bitches you got locked up in it? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's starting to freak me out a little bit. Like yes, it's a nostalgia. It's a part of our lives, but I don't know who you talking about. Who you talking about?
He was singing "Sexy Nursery Rhyme."
Yeah, who are you talking about? That's what I'm saying.
So obviously there are a lot of white artists that are still being played or whatever, and black. We are in a cancel culture. Should the next party I DJ Suki, and let's say the next party I DJ shit open up. I decide. Let's say I decide another week and a half or next week. Let's say fuck it. Next on Monday, I decide I want to do a barbecue and I'm inviting everybody out and we at a pavilion somewhere, I don't know, and I'm DJing and I drop some motherfucking R. Kelly. Are y'all mad at me? That's what I want to know. Because listen, I was at the barbershop and my barber, that's my big bro. The nigga showed me a lot about DJing and everything. And he had like Pandora on, right? You know what I'm saying? Just Pandora on. And R. Kelly came on, he couldn't hear, right? So he not gonna stop. And like, seems like You're Ready came on or something came on and everybody was with their face mask on was just like, you just saw the mouth moving. And I'm like, God damn, I miss this goddamn song. But I don't want to disrespect black women. I don't want to disrespect women. It's just like, damn, this is a good song. So I'm asking a black woman and I'm asking all the thousand or the black women that's on here, what should I do? Not free Kels. Not free them. Not free. I'm not gonna do that. You're just do what you got, brother. You know that's all on you, brother. What should I do though? Like, can I play him?
I mean, read the room. Read the room as any DJ does. Once you drop the
Nigga,
song, if niggas is feeling it,
I'm DJing, women gonna be in there, and they gonna be dancing.
But you already read the room. So if you drop the track and it's like niggas start looking at each other like, oh nah, like read the room.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
I swear to God, I got mad. And check this out. Have you ever heard me play R. Kelly?
No.
Exactly. And I got a shitload of R. Kelly.
I know you do.
I don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like I used to play Step in the Name of Love for the Backyard. Black older people love that shit. I don't know what to do. And I just had this idea, and I feel like I was supposed to act this like a few episodes ago. And it's just like I really want to know what should I do? Like black women, tell me what to do.
Probably not play it.
That's all I need to hear. Maybe I'll ask. He'll Petty talking about free ride. Oh, that's Hill. Oh, he's still. Y'all wild, man. Hold on, but that backup song better. You hear music, you hear sounds in my background.
Yeah, that shit sounded crazy as hell.
It's like my nephew and he decided to have a gathering downstairs, and they're probably virgins, so you know they have a lot of pent up aggression.
It's okay, me too. I am virgins.
Okay. Step in the Name of Love be lit, yo. Come on now. Like, I don't know what to fucking do. Like, but I'm trying to respect space, and I'm trying to like you can't read the room.
Now, if you're DJing for a wedding and you and the bride, because I imagine that DJs have consultations with the bride and groom.
That's
so
different.
It's like if they tell you like, yo.
But reading the room is different. Reading the room.
No. But I'm saying if the bride and groom say that's what I want to hear, and I want to hear it, what you gonna do?
No. That's different. But when I say when you say reading the room is people dancing, and I keep that same BPM. What if I find a BPM? I'm like, oh, they gonna love this shit. I'm a drop it, and they like, and it's something
sad.
And then niggas start going, I'm gonna get a drink, and now the dance floor is clean like a motherfucker.
But it happens with other songs too, not just R. Kelly.
It does. But R. Kelly is. I know why it's R. Kelly.
Yeah. No, but there's a couple songs like when DJ's playing, I'm like, this ain't the one, dog.
What's the one for you?
Like the songs that piss me off.
Yeah, what's your one song?
I have a couple. It's not coming to me right now, probably because I'm a little lit.
I got
But like, it's a couple where I be like, okay, and why are we doing this right now? And I don't like DJs who can't blend. Like, I'm just like, this and this do not go together. Like, it be killing what they know, back to that. So I'm like, whoa, this don't.
Well,
like,
listen, let me tell you this. So listen, let me tell y'all this. Let me tell you this. So that's a new thing I see a lot of people. His transitions is off, and that's a new thing on IG and on Twitter, whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all, and a lot of people I see say that. Then that's your choice of what kind of DJ that you have.
But I've never heard you do that.
Yeah, I don't
never do that.
I do it. You know what? But I talk.
I've never in any time. Nah. I've never. Nah. I'm sorry, and I'm not even gassing because like you're my friend. No. I've never because I would have said something to you.
Oh my gosh, Karen, I ain't drunk. Please listen. There is a way to do it, and there's a way not to do it. Right now, I'm not saying like them white DJs going, they just smacking shit on, but it's a way to do it. Like if there's like put it this way. It's all right. All right. So, for example, you listening to me need more fuel for the lime green. Girl, controller, dumps over, and any man gets me, I get slumped over. Now y'all dancing. Now the first verse gone, the second verse is in the middle half verse, and I'm starting to scratch just a little scratch, and then tick tick dun 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 dun. Dun, dun,
I'm okay with that.
Dun. Exactly. That's not a blend. That's a smack on. Everybody is always saying like, "Oh, his blend." DJs don't do that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand. Like, that's why I don't like. I don't like the internet, and I'm this close to getting off the internet, and just I really want to get off. To the point where we hire somebody to take my place because I'm fucking hating the internet. Because the internet is controlling so many things, and I'm just turning into a mad, blank, angry black man. I just want my Versace robe. And if anybody can still, again, if you guys can find a Versace robe online that's real, let me know so I can buy it, because that was my one gift to myself that I wanted to buy, and I didn't. I couldn't find it. So I digress. Suki, do we have anything else, or are we done, or are we gonna take a shot before we get out of here? What do you want to do? You have another scenario?
Yeah, I do.
Let's do it.
I feel like this a little
raunchy, and then we're gonna go into we're gonna go into not demon time, but just question.
Go to the other one. Ooh, this is a good one. I feel like sometimes people be wanting to know my business. That's why they be asking these questions, but I'm gonna let it go. All right. So it says, Suki and Dolo, how do y'all manage deal breakers? I've been told that one of mine, which is refusing to date a guy that does not drive, is slightly petty. However, it is an absolute no for me. One guy said that I was shallow for that. Do I need to be a bit more flexible? What deal breaker would you be more flexible on at this stage of the dating game?
My deal breaker, Suki, you want to go first? Or?
No, you go first, boo.
My deal breaker for me is, I can understand that driving at this point in time, unless there's like a situation like you drove and got in a car accident or something.
That's different. You can't control that.
But if you don't drive, I'm in between 30 and 40. I'm 35 years old. In 5 years, I will be 40 years old.
There's shot emojis in the comments. Just want to let you know.
All right, come on now, fuck with me. Sorry, y'all. For me, like that, like I don't have deal breakers. I just listen. And then if I don't like it, then I'll say it. I can't sit here and say, these are the things I don't like, because I'm an organic person. You know, I want to talk. Let talk to me and let me know what I don't like about you. You'll tell me, and that's it.
What about regarding where she said refusing to date a guy that doesn't drive is an absolute no for me? Then it told me that I was shallow for that.
I mean, if you live in a city, that's different. If you live in Maryland and that nigga live in DC, think about that. I mean, you know, it depends on all these other things. Do you have deal breakers? You know, we've had conversations about people that we thought should be together, and one person lived here and that other person, so whatever. So, for me, if that was me, no, I can't do that. That's not my thing. Okay, you know what? That's a lie. I would entertain it because I'm a man, you know. Anyway, so like, there's still, and regardless of what we say in this equality, there's still gender roles and everything. You know, it's called hack, not hack. You can't hack from Baltimore to fucking.
Yes, you can.
You can hack from Baltimore to Southeast.
Yes, you can.
That's just scary.
You just got to get the right one. That's all.
Well, I dig it. I remember I was telling niggas about hacking back in the day. I was like, yo, nigga, my first semester in Baltimore, I came back. I was
like, what the fuck are they doing?
I was like, yo, niggas keep doing this shit. What is this? I was like, yo, that shit is wild. I was like,
oh, this is prostitution. Look at this shit.
Yo, that shit was wild. But I was like, yo, they hacking. And I came back like, them niggas hacking. Like, I thought I knew it was funny. But if that's your shit, stand ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clearly you feel a reason about it. But if that nigga live in Maryland and you live in Maryland and he live far, but if he can afford to come out to you and he give that, like, get a nigga a chance. Now, the driver's license is different.
Yeah, if you don't have a driver's license, now there's a caveat for that though. It's a caveat for that because if you are a person who lives in Brooklyn or any of the other boroughs, some people don't have their license because they take the train everywhere.
That's what I said. It's a city. Like, that's a real city. It's niggas that live in DC don't need a fucking car. They don't.
Exactly.
Like, and you got.
If I lived in Fells Point, I wouldn't have no car. Where the fuck am I park it at?
And what's the fucking the ride joint? You can just like pay like a monthly, and then whenever you got to get in the car, you can drive and park it in the area in a selected space. Like, it's like your own Uber. So there's ways to get around it. It just depends on, you got to look at it if you really like the person. Sorry, this Jameson is hitting me different. Nigga ain't drinking like you. I'm older. I'm finding my 40. God damn, that shit is doing something.
It hit different.
Shit, I'm about to just start drinking red wine. You got to really just look at what you want in that person. For me, I don't see a problem with it. I don't see a problem with it. But it's clearly a problem with you. So if it's a problem with you, that is a red flag, and don't do it. That's all I'm saying.
I guess in reference to the car thing, I don't know that would necessarily be a deal breaker for me because there's circumstances as to why people don't have cars. And it's beyond their control. Like if you got in an accident or like if, you felt like, look at this COVID shit right now. Like people are losing their jobs, all this. Maybe your car got repoed, like, and you didn't intend for that to happen. But if you lost your job or your hours get cut, like, okay, something got to go. You want a roof over your head or you want to drive the car? Like, I mean, I'm just trying to think outside the box a little bit. And also I feel like if the person without the car is willing to be mobile, my issue with men is the men that don't drive, but like you're not willing to like get active. Like go get on the fucking bus or take a Lyft or take a Uber and like meet me halfway or like do something halfway. Like I have friends that don't drive, but if I was like, yo, can you meet me in my crib? It's never a problem.
Right.
Feel me? Like they'll be like, yo, I'll be there. Like I'm gonna make a way. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't totally count that person out. I feel like my deal breakers are a little bit different. They're like real shit. Like,
right.
Not to me, the car is a superficial thing, but it's personal preference. It's where it weighs in on you. I feel like when you live in those big metropolitan areas, sometimes where you live does not call for you having a car. You don't need it. Because where I go, I can take the train to work. I go back and forth, or I work from home, so I don't really leave my house like that other than to run errands. Like, it's different. I mean, I just think that could be looked at a lot of different ways, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think that I just really do think that you gotta look at it as your own shit. Simple as that. I mean, like for me, I wouldn't be like, oh, that motherfucker don't drive. But again, as much as we talk about equality and everything, gender roles is still a very much so rampant thing. I know when I go to the barbershop, I know somebody like that's a woke black woman, and she says she's very much so believing in gender roles, and she thinks that she knows where a place should be for me. She was like, for me, I know where my place stands as a black woman, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do. Like, so it's so many different ideas.
What are your deal breakers? Because she did ask us that. She said,
deal breaker?
I'm sorry. What is your deal breaker? And what deal breaker would you be more flexible on at this stage of the game of dating?
Not being able to have a conversation with an open heart.
Okay.
Not being able to have a conversation without getting angry. Now, yes, conversations will happen. We're going to be mad at each other. We're going to do that. But if I'm saying something to you, you should be able to talk to me without me. If I'm giving you this same type of conversation, we're talking, you should be able to give me that same type of energy. If you're accusing me for something, or if I have a problem with something, and I'm not saying cheating. Let's not go straight to that. Let's talk about why the fuck you don't call after a certain time. I have an issue with that. Like if that's the thing, let's have a conversation, and it should not be taken as so offensive.
Like 1,000.
Like it should not be. Like that is a deal breaker. I don't have time for that because you are a mother. Let me come back. I was about to go ham.
I know.
I'll leave that for Suki. Because in my mind, you're not for me. You're just not for me. That is what it is. I really do believe in communication. Yeah, that's really the big thing with me. Like with that, there's other things. I'm not gonna put out my profile on here, but like I have a few like red flags, but that's definitely one of them.
But it's just deal breakers. They're asking like what deal breakers like right now at this. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of mine. So at one point, I was really like, it was a non-negotiable thing for me. I was not fucking with a nigga that had a kid. Like, it was not an option. It just was not an option. It's not happening. I don't care how much I like you. I don't give a shit. That was my thought at one point.
Right.
Once I like kind of got like, now I'm creeping up, getting a little bit older now. The reality is that some people legit do have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do have children. And so like, am I gonna pass up on a man that is like super amazing because he has a child? But you're a good dad, you're a good man, like you're a good person. Like, would I pass that up? I really had to think about that for a second, because like, that's not a good look. Like,
Right.
that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna discount this man because he had a child with someone else. Is not a thing anymore. They've moved forward. They're both in two different places. Am I really gonna pass that? I had to like think about that. Like, bitch, are you really gonna like pass up on a man that is a good man because he's a father?
Yeah. True shit.
So
True.
I had to think about that. You know what I'm saying? And my reasoning for not wanting to date someone with kids was because I was thinking of the chaos. When you're dealing with real men, there is no chaos. There is no drama. There is nothing. Like, this is what it is. This is my time frame. Of course, the child comes first. And I think that's probably the only part that is kind of like, oh, dang, I can't see the person as much. But I respect men who are good dads, that your child takes precedence over anything, because my mom was like that. You know what I mean? With us. So I would never tell a man that I demand his attention or him to spend time with me when you should be with your son or your daughter or your children. Like that obviously I can wait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would never try to flex or like apply unnecessary pressure, knowing that you need to spend that time with your son or your daughter or both.
What's your fucking red flag though?
When the boundaries between you and your child's mom are not clear, I can't do that. I did date a guy with a child one time, and that was probably my turnoff, because his baby's mother was like, the young lady was a fucking psycho. Like, she was a psycho, and he refused to check that shit. So in my heart of hearts, I believe y'all still fucking around.
That nigga wasn't trying to get hit for no more child support.
And I understand that, but it's like, I'm not going to be your woman, quote unquote, and you're going to allow somebody else to disrespect me. And all I did was buy your daughter an ice cream cone because all the other kids had ice cream cones, and I just didn't want to leave her out.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing.
Like,
the red flag.
Like,
so the red flag, the red flag is probably that guy though, because that guy probably should not have had his child around you.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
And that's that on that. For me, my red flag, the kid. I don't even think about the kid thing. I don't. I wouldn't like just hypothetically. I wouldn't want to meet anybody's child. Because
I mean, me and him had been dating for like 2 years, so
it needed to happen. But a conversation shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been like.
But the thing is, Dolo, we did. She's just not like, her elevator didn't go to the top floor. Like, she assumed that I was trying to be this little girl's mom. And it's like, again, the woman that I am, I would never try to step on another woman's toes. I don't want to be her mom. I could never be her mother. But I think that what it would be important for me as a woman, if I had a child with somebody else and my child's father moves on, I want my child's father to be with a woman that is going to love my son or daughter as much as I do, because then I know that they're in a safe space.
Right.
And so I think that buying someone, I'm one of those adults, like, if my niece or my nephew or my godchildren are outside and I buy one person something, I'm going to get everybody something. I'm not going to leave your daughter out. Like, and that's what happened. I didn't leave the little girl out because the other kids that were my responsibility were getting something. I didn't think that that was fair. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that I was doing the right thing, but apparently maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. Well, my red flags, it differs. I'm really big on communication, because communication is where it starts. Like, that's what I need to know. So all that other shit, I think my major red flag is like, yo, talk to me. And I have the the wherewithal and the open mind to be able to hear what you got to say and not get mad, as long as it's no disrespect, I mean, even if it's disrespect, I know how to handle it too. But like that right there is my queen. And like when I mean in chess, like that is the main thing. Like that moves me around. Like all that other shit, all this or she don't have a car or this, that. No, it starts from that communication. You talking, like, so I can know I'm a talker. Clearly, people know I'm a talker. So, you talk to me and I hear and I can go from there and decide what I do or do not like. Because everybody is different.
Right.
So there's that, man. Yeah. There's that. I want to take another shot.
Did we get a little deep?
Yeah, a little too deep. We can go into questions and then we get out of here. I just want to.
Anybody have questions? Anything that you want to ask? Anything that you want to say?
Refresh your goddamn browser, because clearly I think y'all behind. Like, yo, people.
Some people not, because Keon's comment popped up. Juju's comment popped up. A couple people, like people popped up. I don't know if we're seeing the same thing. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to the comments that much. So there's that. I do want to take a shot though. But
come on. Oh, birthday toast. The toast that I didn't get to give you because I got too lit.
You gave me a good toast on IG.
I did.
Yeah, nigga, drunk ass. And then you drove. You pulled up on me. I want to make a toast to everybody.
You know why? Because you showed up for me on my BDAY weekend, like in the middle of a pandemic. That's why I came. Like, I was really tired that day. Like, I was tired as hell, but I was just like, you my man's, dog. Like,
I appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna pull up for you. Like, it don't matter. And
listen, like, I'm really like I said, I'm a BDAY person. Like, even though when you had your shit, I told you why I couldn't come. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like, I really do believe in people's birthdays. I'm gonna say
too.
Your birthday, and that's it.
But 2020 not playing fair. You know what I'm saying?
2020 is Hulk Hogan, and all the other including me is the nigga that just getting started. And your first nigga, you in the 90s, and you coming out fighting Hulk Hogan. You like, well, goddamn. Let me show you.
Like 2020 is not playing fair, so it's like, yo, for real. If I tell any of y'all that I love y'all, that's like a real thing. Like, that's not a lie. Like,
wow.
Like, that's real. Like, if I really tell you that I love you, that ain't for gassing or for trying to like, like that's a real thing. Like,
I ain't drunk,
really love you. Like, so
oats. Juju. I'm just saying people
this is lit. No, this is lit. So happy birthday to you, Dolo.
Thank you.
I enjoyed doing the show with you. We've been friends since 2004?
2004.
Yeah.
I still take listen, I have a Cash App. If y'all haven't bought any type of merch, y'all can even pay me through merch. Like, y'all don't even gotta give me money. Like, I'm good. That's fine. But y'all can go and buy merch. It feels so good to see y'all wear the fucking shit that Suki has came up with and have sent it over to me. And then like I did all the design. Like, that's a good feeling. It makes me feel so good. So like that part, you feel me?
Yeah.
Let me do this. Take this shot. I'm gonna finish talking though.
I'm gonna take another drink too.
I poured too much. That I'm gonna take one more.
Real quick.
Okay, I was finished talking. Okay.
If you
is it black on? Is it black on?
It's not.
Okay, I don't care.
See,
I don't want to know.
I don't know.
I don't care then. So like I was saying, don't be weird. You're being weird now.
All right. Niggas like it. It's like
being weird. It's like your DM's gonna be on fire tonight. Niggas gonna be.
And I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up,
So look, y'all motherfuckers like that showed out and that has like bought those goddamn shirts, the merch, and it's gonna be. Listen, I'm working on a fall thing too. Oh my gosh, like honestly. So listen, like when I was in high school, I always wanted to be in fashion, but I didn't think I had it to get into fashion. So like, I'm like looking at vendors and like trying to get into all that. Suki is on one tonight. And so like comments. And so like I really look, and I know y'all don't, maybe y'all don't like the Dolo collection. I know it ain't popping like it was before, but like it's a lot of people that have DM'd me and be like, yo, like I could see this like turning into something. So the fall collection is coming. We're gonna have some Adirondacks, and which is a type of windbreaker that's a pullover. I know your face got frowned. Oh, I thought you were just
no, my eye was
I thought you didn't know that this is the type of Adirondacks is a pullover. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do some hoodies depending on how the hoodies look. Y'all know I'm not gonna get out no bullshit, so I need to see the material. And I want to do some other things. So hopefully we can keep it moving, man. Like I really do appreciate, like, yo, I felt so good to see, like, even when Keon, and shout out to Keon, I know he working right now. When it started with Keon, let's be clear.
First of all, Keon's a real one.
Because
when we was in the live,
even though that motherfucker Keon, he trolls the fuck out of me, and I love it. It's all good. Like we was on IG Live. I didn't have nothing to do. I was bored for my fucking birthday. Like I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I was like, let's go live. And Suki and I, we 10 minutes in the live, and he jump on. And Suki called him like, nigga, get some fucking merch. She was like, don't fucking challenge me. This nigga get like $60, $70 worth of merchandise.
That's because Keon don't play.
I'm like, well, damn, I'm like, yo, that's a good,
He's
and y'all
has been a real one since day one.
Yo, and
like,
so
he's been a listener since day one.
Yo, shout out to Keon, man. Shout out to him, man. And I really do appreciate all of y'all. I really appreciate everybody, even the people that haven't purchased. If y'all share, like I love that. Like share us, share somebody else getting it, share us talking, like screenshot something. Like this has been something that Suki and I have been doing separately before we even did this shit. I was with another podcast with my.
We were on 2 different shows.
Who now check this out though. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I'm big up, and I'm not gonna say too much. I did a podcast with my cousin, and my cousin is doing big things. And I can't say too much, but she's on the big things. So like, I'm gonna just say like, not to negate her fucking grind, because that fucking grind is fucking wild. Like she has fucking. But listen, I see talent. Okay, God damn it, it's all about the fucking smile. Suki has talent, and God damn it, I'm gonna ride her coattails to the goddamn top. And I already told her. She knows it's not like I'm hiding. I know I'm sure you told him about the podcast, and thank you for that. And we appreciate you for doing that. And tell more people. You told one, keep going, keep telling people, and keep telling, because the 2020 set us back a little bit, because as y'all know, we started 2020 off strong with that goddamn show, and I'm gonna keep talking about it.
That live show was everything.
That live show was such a fucking
and again,
vibe.
let's just say that Keon was like one of the first people to pull up.
Yes.
Like,
yo, the Mahi's Brandy support, the fucking photographer, that was all love. The fucking DJ, me. You know what I'm saying? All this, you know what I'm saying? Like it was lit. Now, mind you, I didn't talk much because I was fucking stoned. Shout out to our chemist that's in here. She probably back at work or watching, but the weed that she gave me had me fucking stoned, and I ain't talk much. But shout out to Savage Spinner, shout out to Dreamcast McFly, shout out to I had a plan for us, you know what I'm saying? But like always, you know, shit set us back, but it's nothing. We do our thing. We gonna bounce back. So I promise y'all, if y'all fuck with us, y'all keep staying with us, Suki and I will hold y'all down as long as y'all hold us down, because we love y'all. And this is my birthday speech. This is like, y'all understand, this is now like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that I can't leave. Even though I be getting frustrated, I don't want to be doing shows sometimes because I be getting frustrated. But like, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that listens, and I appreciate the subscribes and the shares and definitely the purchases. And fuck with us on Facebook, because I'm starting to get the Facebook thing popping, and we will stream through Facebook probably the next time we stream. We're gonna start streaming. The next time we stream, we'll start going through Facebook. So if y'all like Facebook, y'all can do that too. Cause
I want to also acknowledge our family support too has been like really lit out of this.
Yo, my
our family like really show up for us in like a lot. So like shout outs to Christine, to Juju, my mom,
Mama
my aunt, uncle,
Uncle
Rudy,
my
sister,
9mm auntie.
Yes, Auntie Erica.
Yeah, 9mm.
Like,
shout out
the
to my
support is real. Like I
shout out
really
to my
appreciate
sister.
that. Yes, man, I love her so much. Like
she provides me
her.
space. I'm just, her lighting is everything. Once I get my house, I'll have my own lighting. I'm not lit, not yet, nigga. You don't know me. Trust me. When I'm lit, I'm lit. Trust me, I'm not lit. Shout out to my cousin Tammy who jumped on my live, my IG live that night and immediately bought a shirt when you said that shit too. So shout out to my cousin Tammy. She don't want that talk car. She ain't how to fight.
Hey.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Go off, cousin Tammy.
Here's a shot. I appreciate all my family, everybody, all my niggas that probably will see this in another week, 2 weeks. They'll probably find out about this 3 or 4 weeks later and say,
no, because people do watch on the late end. And you know what, though?
No, I'm talking about my homies. I'm not talking about,
no. But I'm just saying anybody. Like, I know that we often don't agree on the numbers thing because you are a numbers man. And I respect that because you keep me on track. Like, we need that. This is a balance between us. Like, so, but people are watching, even though they don't actively maybe jump in the comments and all of that shit like that, they be there. You good, bro? You good? Shit hit different. It's 35. Welcome to 35. Welcome to Death Row Records, nigga.
If you want to be on here dancing, all in your motherfucking videos, on the video. You were so awkward when he said that too.
So
you recording the IG? You recording us?
Us?
I'm still I'm about to try to figure out a way to put us on IG. I'm probably gonna start that another month. I'm looking at ways, yo. I'm out here.
Dolo's really smart, y'all. He's real smart.
Sorry.
So hey,
clap in the air. No, but listen, I got.
Appreciate y'all. You could be anywhere else on a Thursday night doing something, and I, to be totally transparent, I was really struggling to do this tonight, like, cause the Zoom shit is killing me at work, y'all. It's fucking killing me. Like, I can't. I'm hurting. And
I'm be honest with you. It's nothing for Suki to be like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, all right, because y'all niggas don't like me. Y'all niggas DM Suki. When y'all start DMing me and tell me, you gotta understand this. Let me tell y'all this. Let me just talk my shit. Now, maybe that last shot did something, okay?
It did, because here you go. Go ahead.
You over the top. But I'll be like, Suki, I can't do something because A, B, or C, all right? She'd be like, okay, this be maybe Monday or Sunday, or maybe even Tuesday. Thursday happens. She's saying, people texting me. They want to know if we should do it or not. I'm like, Suki, I ain't get shit. Nobody DM me. I didn't see nothing on Another Black podcast. Those are your fans. If you want to do something, I will send you the information and you can do it. I have no problem with it.
This is us. It's us. It's not.
No.
The other.
I gotta understand. Like, listen, listen. I want Suki. Listen, my plan at the end is to be in the back room, in the green room with everybody else and watching Suki do the shit and bringing guests on.
Right, but it's us for right now, though. It's the us thing.
Don't do that to me, Juju. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, Juju.
It's the us thing. I'm sorry. So get out your bag.
I'm not in my bag. I'm just. I'm a little lit now because that Jameson put me over. I'm putting this off. It's over. Time is over. All right, we've been on here for 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Y'all ain't have no questions because once we get off, it's demon time. There's questions. If you don't have no questions, we out. Like, we about to wrap it up.
Suki, they don't have any questions because they could have said something. I'm going through it. Ain't nothing. Shout out to
Juju says she love you.
I love you too, Juju. Love you more. Shout out to Danielle. Shout out to Keon. Shout out to Hill. Shout out to I'm just going through the comments. Anybody that's watching this and lurking, shout out to you too. But shout out to Juju. Shout out to Oats. Come on now. Shout out to Aniya. That's
Brian.
Brian Green Room. He in the green room because he better than going in the comments. You gotta go. He's like, oh no. I can see him do like no. I can see him do. You know, he do it. Ryan, he does the. He's like no.
I'm calling him.
He ain't gonna pull up. While I'm still going through everybody, I'm see anybody else. Yeah, that's on. Pretty much, we only had the same amount of comments. But shout out to y'all that's commenting and engaging with her. Shout out to Ant, the birthday boy. Is his birthday tomorrow or is this just?
Ant's birthday is on Monday. And
so tomorrow, you'll maybe tomorrow. Okay, it's not tomorrow. Okay, I thought it was okay. But anyway, because I thought it was. So anyway, maybe on Monday we can link up. That's not for you. That's for Ant if he's still on here. And then I have nobody else. No, there's nobody else that I have on here. There's nobody else. There's nobody else that had commented on it. So it's 4 people that had commented. So
when I started, I said Suki was who I wanted to be. Oh, don't make me cry. I'm emotional right now.
What happened? What?
Lanisha. Am I saying her name right? Please don't let me. I don't believe in no black woman's name.
Nisha, I'm in here. Love y'all. When I started, I said Suki was what one is. Yo, I hear that a lot of shit. People fuck with you. People fuck
but
with
that's you. Lit. Like, I deem myself to be problematic sometimes. So that's like a beautiful thing to have this circle of women.
To be problematic?
Yeah, you know.
Are you making a bunch of problematic women? Or you're
no. I think that when women are not okay, like this is my thing. I appreciate all women. If you fly, like externally, you smart. Like I feel like a lot of our like listeners, these women are fucking beautiful. They're moms. They do amazing shit. Even if they're single and they're just doing their own thing, like I admire y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? And so like when I say that I really fuck with all women, like specifically black women. Like I want us all to win. Like that's it. Period. Like I don't care about nothing else. So it's like while you may be loving on me, like I love y'all and I see the shit that y'all do and I see the strides that you make, the accomplishments. Yo, I'm rocking out with y'all. Like I'm here for y'all. I'm here for all y'all. For real.
One day I want all y'all women to tell y'all partners, and just to give a other side of it. I just want some. I really do want some male energy in the room. Like
bring the niggas.
Like damn, my friends don't really like me because I tell too much of the truth. Believe it or not, Suki, I am like the Suki of my niggas. They don't.
That is true though.
They call me an asshole. So
that is true.
So that is true. Oh, believe it or not, y'all don't believe it all on here, but I am an asshole. I don't, but it's all good. I'm rocking with y'all. Eventually, I'm gonna be in the back room, and Suki's just gonna be out, just having tours and shit. But again, we really appreciate y'all. Suki, what have you learned from this episode?
That while sometimes you may think that this whole journey, because we've been doing this since 2018.
One more shot, y'all. Pour up before we take.
Yeah, one more shot because I'm lit. So we've been doing this since 2018, right? 2018,
May or May, June?
June, I think. May or June, one or the other.
I repost our first horrible episode because you fucked that one up. I
did. I definitely did. I take full accountability for that. I do. And
that's off air talk. That's off air talk, though.
And I'm sorry. But what I will say is that we started this in 2018. We came from 2 different shows. And as I said,
which were both dope.
Yes, they were amazing. And we did support each other when we were on 2 separate platforms.
Absolutely.
So I do really appreciate that. And I just couldn't, in retrospect, I know we fuss and all that shit like that. We argue, we hang up on each other. We do all of that. But I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. So I'm happy that, we're able to share the same space. We still remain friends after all this time. I do value and appreciate you. And so if nobody told you, black man, you the shit, I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for everything.
I don't know how to take compliments.
I know you don't. So come here.
There you go. Come on now. Come on now. Mr. Green Room. You pulling up? Is he, where you at?
Come here. Nobody can see. No, come on this side.
They
No,
gonna
you
see you.
don't.
They gonna see
He
you.
don't want to talk. He's right here though. Brian's right here, y'all.
Hey Brian, I just wanted to say this, bro. Listen, I said like you and we gonna call you Green Room Brian because you bet you don't I said Suki, we gonna get to a point where like Suki doing hosting shit and you don't do the with other people. You gonna be in the green room.
You know
And right now, what do you say?
You know he don't fuck with everybody. Christine said, "Hey Brian." Hi,
and right now, I see you in the quote unquote our green room. I see that, and I think that's just so funny because you don't go anywhere else. Like you just always.
He said,
like,
he's
like, I said you're gonna be in that. I said you're gonna be in the green room eating all the green M&Ms,
green M&Ms,
all the champagne.
He said yes. I heard you. He said he heard you, bitch.
All right, bro. Love you. And I'm gonna finish the questions, and I got you. Is there a deadline? No. Okay, I got you. Promise you. And I'm gonna give you a good picture because we're not gonna do what my mother did for me and put me on Buffalo. But Buffalo birthday had me looking like a monkey. Head ass. It was bad.
Shit happens. Juju said, "Hey Brian." Hi, boy. And shout outs to cousins. We need a cousin weekend. I just wanted to put that out there right quick. I miss you.
Oh, that'd be dope. We can get all our cousins together.
That would be lit.
Man.
That would be lit.
We need to set that up maybe next year sometime. Like I don't know. Maybe that probably won't work out.
I don't know.
That probably won't work out. Maybe just do different cousins. I don't think that will work out. Never mind.
I love my cousins.
I don't think that will work out.
I love my
I love my cousins too. I don't think that will work out. I think it will work out.
I do.
Anyway, what I learned from this episode is to be consistent, is to learn and accept the people that are there for you. Keep the energy that is around you. Don't to accept the no's, and by an N-O, the no's.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes a no is a protection.
And just understanding that it's not your time yet, and stop trying to force. Do not force. That's what I've learned from this episode, and from the past week and a half from my birthday. Do not force. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a reason. There's a higher power, God, Yahweh, whatever anybody of our listeners believe in. For me, God, whatever she believes in, or he, or whatever.
They,
them, thus. No, not thus. That's
thou.
not thou. No, not thou is saying you. No, anyway. Whatever the higher power is doing for you, accept it and not force, because you are you're trying to change something. You make a plan. If your plan is not working and you set up the plan, it's a plan and it's not working, accept it and change. So I'm learning how to Mayweather that shit and keep moving and not try to bask in it. Being a Leo, I get hurt, and so I get hurt sometimes and get in my feelings on some shit. But I'm happy, I'm thankful, and there's that. Cheers.
We didn't talk about what I learned.
You literally said you started.
Oh, you're right. I'm lit.
All right. Cheers, nigga. No, just cheers first. All right. No. All right.
Love you, whore.
Love you, whore. Is that? Can I say that? Can I say? I can't say that. That's when niggas don't say that. I don't know how the Baltimore shit work.
I mean, the level of where our friendship is, I'm accepting.
No, I shouldn't say that. That's what would the Baltimore niggas say?
Dummy.
I love you, dummy. Sorry, I'll take love you, dummy. There you go.
But I ain't never been a dummy. So it's like, no, I'm just like,
what? Stupid, yo.
Oh, yo. And it's your birthday weekend, nigga.
It's your birthday weekend. Yo, and hit me up if you want to go out, even though you ain't fuck with me for my birthday. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna make it off.
Hold on. He was at a.
I know he hit me up. He hit me up. We had a conversation.
Okay, that's mine.
I know. We had a conversation. He was doing something, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm telling myself this now. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, hit me up if you want to go out, son. I got you. Say nothing. I got you. All I need you to do is just say, hit me up, and we can just do some Baltimore shit. Just bring your ID, homie. I got you.
Bro, I'm still waiting on my drink from last year. The fuck you
I mean, I'm gonna send something through Grizzly.
Wow.
I'm fucking with you.
I get Grizzly. I've been your man's 100
No. I thought I brought you the fucking drink.
Wow.
Didn't I bring a sponsorship to you?
No.
I didn't.
You told me we was gonna go out.
Hold on. I didn't bring a sponsorship to you.
Oh no, you did. You did. I'm sorry. But
did I not bring a sponsorship to you? Did they hit you back yet?
No, not yet.
I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. But I'm sorry. I'll bring you a bottle. I'm sorry. It's just like
I don't want no bottle. I want to go out for my drink. Okay.
Listen, I got you, and bro, I got you, man. With that being said, this is
body roll on somebody's son because they like to have that fun. # bars.
This is
another black podcast for your black ass. And yes, we is lit. We seen the comments. We lit. I don't give a fuck. Gang, 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 gang.
I am Dolo and
Suki, and I love y'all so much.
And be sure to like, share, subscribe. We're on all platforms. If y'all to make it easy, go to sukianddolo.com. You can find Suki at
Suki Miyoko. It's up in the thing. Wait, right there.
You can find me on IG. I want to see 2 new followers, please. I'm at So Your Dolo. It's not spelled like you are, it's spelled like your. And please subscribe. More importantly, subscribe. We need those hours so we can start monetizing our YouTube. And we appreciate y'all black people.
If you try and get this body roll,
okay.
Like, no, let me stop playing because y'all really get serious.
Your DM gonna be crazy tonight.
I know.
Don't hit me up on Tuesday. Let me tell you what the fuck I don't care.
No, let me chill out. Let me chill out.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all joining in with us.
And don't slide in my DMs because I'm trying to be a respectable Christian woman. Psych.
Catholic. Stay dope.